banks of the creek that created a gathering site for the Native Americans. But then later on, as the European settlement came into the valley, it's what attracted people as a power source, and was used to drive the grist mill, the sawmills and different things, and that's what helped settle our community.
While the average tourist will often see ducks floating down the creek, there are other forms of wildlife that populate the delicate creek ecosystem. Ashland Creek serves as a breeding ground for Chinook, coho, and steelhead salmon. Giant salamanders and the American dipper have also made their home alongside the creek, feeding on creek organisms. However, heavy siltation caused by soil erosion and sediment pollution will disturb the delicate food chain in the creek's ecosystem. This requires yearly water testing to ensure the creek's preservation.
So we tend to do a focused study like this about once a year, where we see a persistent pollution problem and try to get better information on where it's coming from, what might be causing it, and hope ideally providing a roadmap towards fixing that problem.
In the last decade, there have been man-made dangers to the creek's preservation. The presence of E. coli has prompted local and grassroots action.
So in 2010, in partnership with the college and the city and a lot of volunteers, Riverkeeper initiated a study from June through October where we grabbed samples twice a week at a number of sites along the creek, and then later on the irrigation ditch that runs through town. And we discovered that the overwhelming majority of the pollution was coming from where that irrigation water dumps into the creek.
While the combined efforts of grassroots volunteers and the Parks and Recreation Department has resulted in vast improvements to the creek's water quality, it is still essential for visitors to keep the delicacy of the creek's ecosystem in mind. Its history as a vital source of energy to the city in the past, the threat of environmental factors, and the presence of pollution in the waters make Ashland Creek a vulnerable but supportable habitat.
But up here in Oregon, we've had, I don't want to say an abundance of water, but we've had our more than our fair share, and being able to maintain that and respect it and take care of it is something that's, I think it's ingrained within Oregonians. It's just something that is innate, that we want to take care of it. Whether you're a native or whether you're a transplant, I think as people come in, maybe they come from areas that don't share the same respect as what we do for the water resources, but I think they quickly learn. I think they learn that from their predecessors or from the natives that have been here to learn how to really take care of and show the respect for our water resources. I think that's really important.
On a more broad spectrum, I think just be mindful to stay on existing trails and don't wreck the streamside vegetation and that kind of stuff. Ashland Creek provides a lot of clean, cold water for salmon downstream, and we want to make sure that it does that, so that we want to make sure the shade is intact and that that water stays cold.
Well, welcome to the Ashland Emergency Food Bank. Come on in and take a number. We'll ask you to sign up. We have a computer program so that we can keep track of your monthly forays to the food bank. You have to show ID that you live in Ashland or Talent. We have soup, coffee, a children's little library, a waiting room. Books are donated just along with food and everything else on our food drives. We have a free Wi-Fi service in the morning, and people can come in and sit at the computer, and you can have a cup of coffee. As you start shopping today, we start with the extras. It could be a tube of toothpaste or a can opener. Soups are next. Depending on the size of your family, it depends on how many choices you have. Our back room, including our gluten-free area, we do bring people into the back room that request gluten-free pastas and cereals. And our work area here, our volunteers come in and put together our dinners, as you can see on the shelves. And we sometimes get bags of rice or bags of dog food. So we have to divide those up to smaller portions so that our customers can at least carry something home instead of a 50-pound bag of rice. Oh, special diets. We do serve a lot of people gluten-free, vegetarian. We do have a Thanksgiving program where we actually give away a special meal for Thanksgiving. It's over and above your normal shopping. And at Christmas, we do the same thing. You have to sign up for that. We also share some of our food with the food angels here in the Valley. Some of the churches have meals in the evenings, and I think that we actually supply them with some produce and some things. The Green Bag Program. Green Bag Program originally started out where you could pick up a card to sign up for the Green Bag Program at Shopping Cart or at Albertsons. And then once you signed up, once every 6 to 8 weeks, we would have a food drive, and your neighborhood coordinator will come by your house and pick up your green bag and bring it down here where we've got 50 to 60 volunteers just hustling, unpacking cars, sorting the food, separating it. We get donations from Albertsons, Starbucks, Artisan Bakery. Tuesday evenings after the Ashland Farmers Market, we generally will get the gleaning from the produce, what they don't sell and they won't keep till Thursday, they bring to us. We do get a lot of donations from a lot of people in this valley. The wineries, Harry and David, Eagle Mill Farm brought us 200 and some odd pumpkins right after Halloween. We do spend money here too. There's certain things that we have to buy. We buy eggs, we buy milk, we buy generally a bag of carrots a day, a bag of onions a day. Money helps. And we have a receipt book. We can gladly take your donation or gladly take your help. The Ashland Community Food Bank serves our community.
Are you overinformed and underemployed? Great! Become an RVTV producer and broadcast your voice now on local public access.
The classes are affordable and the benefits are glorious. Join a thriving community of volunteers and you can sign up today.
You can have your very own digitally broadcasted soapbox where you can say whatever you want.
There's almost no monitors or checks and balances here at RVTV. You can pretty much spew off whatever you have in mind. Let's say you were doing this anyway, just alone in a weird, moist bathroom. Now you can do it in front of the eyes of millions of viewers, countless millions of viewers.
Community media, from my point of view, is organic.
It's power.
Public access to me gives me an opportunity to get my word out to the larger community of the town that I can't get to on my own.
This is good programming. This is what people say, well, how come they don't ever write anything good in the news, right? This is the good news.
What we're doing is critical, it's important. We have to stay energized and motivated to do this work in our community, but understand that our real mission is to hold up our part as we encourage others to hold up their part around the planet.
So I was 14, I joined SPNN, Set It Up program, which is after school program. We created our own TV show that was put out in the public, and I went along, did that till I graduated high school. Currently, I work with Youth Prize. I'm their youth storyteller. I create all their media and content having to do with like telling stories.
It seems like there's been an incessant attack on Black leaders and on Black interest. And we believe we have a right and a duty to respond. Too often, we are encouraged to think of ourselves as insignificant and as meaningless.
Getting involved in a way is telling the world no. And we need more people to say no.
People in neighborhoods can now do what only corporations could do a generation ago.
I'm here live from the mud pit.
Disability Viewpoints can cover disability issues at a little longer length, which the local news hasn't been able to do.
I wanted to share all the wonderful things that life has given to me. I thought, what better way to give back to humanity than to just share from the heart?
Conscious programming to me feels like where we want to go as human beings, where we want to feel alive.
Gives me an opportunity to talk about theater, the arts, writing, directing.
Because it's us, you know, it's the community stepping up and grasping onto their own show.
I connect my culture by myself, but Olelo provide a facility for me. And that gave me the opportunity to go out in the field and actually use the equipment and get more hands-on experience with it.
If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be where I am doing what I'm doing today.
Not only did people come up to me and say, I saw you on TV talking about your organization, they asked about it.
And that's how I learned the value of being a producer, because you touched one life and a family that was sitting there, brought them together at that time. I really enjoyed that.
This station broadcasts a lot of different things.
Olelo is unique in that it is offered to everyone who lives on this island.
What my ancestors and my kupuna and my parents and family have done, I get to do it in my own way. Growing up, they've instilled a sense of deep responsibility as being able to keep the stories alive.
Without this opportunity, we might lose it one day.
It gives us an avenue in which we can be heard and also be seen.
And I think public access allows that.
It's given me a chance that I wouldn't have had at the bigger markets or the bigger studios.
It's a powerful mechanism that actually makes people think about things. There's news shows, there's entertainment, there's dialogue, there's debate, and that's all healthy. And I think public access gives that opportunity to everyone. I think without it, we'd be less fulfilled, I think, as a community.
Technology affords collaboration that is global and local, and it's accessible. And I think our mission has to be to continue to ensure that this technology remains in the hands of as many people as possible on planet Earth.
Hello, humans. The cooler nights and the changing colors of the leaves remind us that fall is here and winter's on its way. But before you settle in, here's a few tips for around the house to prepare for the upcoming season. Be sure to remove any hoses that are still attached to exterior faucets, coil them up and stow them away for the season. Also make sure that there's some foam wrapped around the pipes so that they don't freeze. Let's take a look inside. Changing the ceiling fan direction to spin clockwise can help pull hot air down into the room. Try spinning in a counterclockwise direction as you move throughout the house. It's not only fun, but it helps power the energy dome that keeps us all safe. Go ahead and unlock one of your interdimensional cabinets and take a look around for that smoke detector. Okay, here it is. As long as it has a stage 3 power crystal, you should be fine. Pop that right back in there and put it right back where you found it. Repeat the unlocking ritual and check in on that vortex orb that keeps you rooted in a three-dimensional reality. Okay, looks good. Remember to provide any creature living in the house with a soft place to lay down and do whatever it is this thing is doing. Thanks for stopping by. By following these suggestions, you can make sure that your house will be prepared for the upcoming winter season.
RVTD helps our community go.
Local businesses benefit from more than 100,000 trips RVTD provides shoppers each year.
Using the bus or my bike to get to work, I'm doing my part to stay healthy and reduce traffic in our community.
If people chose RVTD for just 10% of their local travel needs, it would greatly reduce car emissions in the Rogue Valley.
Go RVTD, because RVTD is good for our community.
.4 miles in length, Ashland Creek is a well-known natural attraction in the city of Ashland, Oregon. The creek begins at Reeder Reservoir, controlling the river's flow and providing water to the city. The creek combines with nearby Bear Creek from the larger Rogue River. While the creek currently provides enjoyment for Southern Oregon natives and tourists alike, it had more than one purpose to the early settlers of Ashland.
Well, Ashland Creek is, I guess if you take a look at Lithia Park, Lithia is kind of the heart of our community. Well, Ashland Creek, I guess, is the lifeblood that pumps through that heart. It's where our town was founded. It's why our town was founded. You know, it's the banks of the creek that created a gathering spot for the Native Americans. But then later on, as the Europeans settled and came into the valley, it's what attracted people as a power source and was used to drive the grist mill, the sawmills and different things, and that's what helps settle our community.
While the average tourist will often see ducks floating down the creek, there are other forms of wildlife that populate the delicate creek ecosystem. Ashland Creek serves as a breeding ground for Chinook, coho, and steelhead salmon. Giant salamanders and the American dipper have also made their home alongside the creek, feeding on creek organisms. However, heavy siltation caused by soil erosion and sediment pollution will disturb the delicate food chain in the creek's ecosystem. This requires yearly water testing to ensure the creek's preservation.
So we tend to do a focused study like this about once a year where we see a persistent pollution problem and try to get better information on where it's coming from, what might be causing it, and hope ideally providing a roadmap towards fixing that problem.
In the last decade, there have been man-made dangers to the creek's preservation. The presence of E. coli has prompted local and grassroots action.
So in 2010, in partnership with the college and the city and a lot of volunteers, Riverkeeper initiated a study from June through October where we grabbed samples twice a week at a number of sites along the creek and then later on the irrigation ditch that runs through town. And we discovered that the overwhelming majority of the pollution was coming from where that irrigation water dumps into the creek.
while the combined efforts of grassroots volunteers and the Parks and Recreation Department has resulted in vast improvements to the creek's water quality, it is still essential for visitors to keep the delicacy of the creek's ecosystem in mind. Its history as a vital source of energy to the city in the past, the threat of environmental factors, and the presence of pollution in the waters make Ashland Creek a vulnerable but supportable habitat.
But up here in Oregon, we've had, I don't want to say an abundance of water, but we've had our more than our fair share. And being able to maintain that and respect it and take care of it is something that's, I think it's ingrained within Oregonians. It's just something that is innate, that we want to take care of it. Whether you're a native or whether you're a transplant, I think as people come in, maybe they come from areas that don't share the same respect as what we do for the water resources, but I think they quickly learn. I think they learn that from, you know, their predecessors or from the natives that have been here to learn how to really take care of and show the respect for our water resources. I think that's really important.
You know, on a more broad spectrum, I think just be mindful to stay on existing trails and, you know, don't wreck the streamside vegetation and that kind of stuff. You know, Ashland Creek provides a lot of clean, cold water for salmon downstream, and we want to make sure that it does that, so that we want to make sure the shade is intact and that that water stays cold.
Ashland Emergency Food Bank. Come on in and take a number. We'll ask you to sign up. We have a computer program so that we can keep track of your monthly forays to the food bank. You have to show ID that you live in Ashland or Talent. We have soup, coffee, a children's little library, a waiting room. Books are donated just along with food and everything else on our food drives. We have a free Wi-Fi service in the morning, and people can come in and sit at the computer, and you can have a cup of coffee. As you start shopping today, we start with the extras. It could be a tube of toothpaste or a can opener. Soups are next. Depending on the size of your family, it depends on how many choices you have. Our back room, including our gluten-free area, we do bring people into the back room that request gluten-free pastas and cereals. And our work area here, our volunteers come in and put together our dinners, as you can see on the shelves. And we sometimes get bags of rice or bags of dog food. So we have to divide those up to smaller portions so that our customers can at least carry something home instead of a 50-pound bag of rice. Special diets. We do serve a lot of people gluten-free, vegetarian. We do have a Thanksgiving program where we actually give away a special meal for Thanksgiving. It's over and above your normal shopping. And at Christmas, we do the same thing. You have to sign up for that. We also share some of our food with the Food Angels here in the Valley. Some of the churches have meals in the evenings, and I think that we actually supply them with some produce and some things. The Green Bag Program. Green Bag Program originally started out where you could pick up a card to sign up for the Green Bag Program at Shopping Cart or at Albertsons. And then once you signed up, once every 6 to 8 weeks, we would have a food drive, and your neighborhood coordinator will come by your house and pick up your green bag and bring it down here where we've got 50 to 60 volunteers just hustling, unpacking cars, sorting the food, separating it. We get donations from Albertsons, Starbucks, Artisan Bakery. Tuesday evenings after the Ashland Farmers Market, we generally will get the gleaning from the produce. What they don't sell and they won't keep till Thursday, they bring to us. We do get a lot of donations from a lot of people in this valley. The wineries, Harry and David, Eagle Mill Farm brought us 200 and some odd pumpkins right after Halloween. We do spend money here too. There's certain things that we have to buy. We buy eggs, we buy milk, we buy generally a bag of carrots a day, a bag of onions a day. Money helps, and we have a receipt book. We can gladly take your donation or gladly take your help. The Ashland Community Food Bank serves our community.
All right, Darcy, here we go. This
Are we
is
on?
It. We are on.
It's us.
Pear Blossom 2019.
That's right, 2019 Pear Blossom Parade, and it's the 66th annual too. And the weather cooperated this weekend. I think that's the best part.
You know, I was checking. By the way, I'm Bill Meyer from KMD, KCMD. Darcy
Mansell, festival president.
I think that actually you've been the festival president for what, the last numerous decades, right?
24 years.
24 years, absolutely.
24 years.
She is the institutional memory.
Yes.
There is nothing
Try
about,
to be.
There's nothing about. In fact, we could have a fun game later today and play Pear Blossom trivia.
Do some trivia, yes.
Exactly. But I was checking weather all this week, wondering, okay, gosh, are we going to have any problems or whatever it is? Because even if you have rain, Pear Blossom is still a wonderful event. But gosh, it's nice when you have it as beautiful as right now.
Yeah, when we were setting up on Thursday down at the street fair and setting up for the Pear Fair tent, oh my gosh, it was miserable. It never quit raining that whole day. We were soaked. It was cold. It was windy. And you just got to go on. It is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Showbiz it is.
That's right.
So how have things been going here the last couple of days? Last night, events have been going just great guns.
It's been fabulous. Once the weather clears up, it just makes things so much easier. We had such a great time down there yesterday. The street fair opened at noon. We were at full capacity. We've never had this many vendors before in the street fair. We have almost 160 vendors down there. We have all kinds of kid stuff, just a lot of fun.
So what about the events for today, in addition to the parade, which is going to get started in about 10 minutes?
That's right. So earlier this morning at 8 o'clock, we kicked off our 4th annual bike run or bike event. So that was a lot of fun. They were over at Bear Creek Park. We have 4 different rides. So they're still going on because we've got some that are on the 62. So they're clear out in Rouge right now.
So when does the actual run? As you can tell, looking at my bodily build, you're not going to ever see me in a Pear Blossom run.
Yeah, me neither.
But is that over?
The
at
runs,
this point?
yep.
The
10 miles should be coming in about now. So yeah, because we have a lot of people that actually do the runs and then they switch over and they're in the parade or on a float or something like that too. So. Yeah, so those kicked off this morning as well, and that was crazy down at City Hall, but it's so much fun to watch and see everybody take off, and just a lot of fun. So bike event, same thing. So we've got the street fair still going on over there. We've got 2 huge city blocks full.
And tell me a little bit more about the Pear Affair. What is that all about? I've always been enjoyed that.
The Pear Fair tent is a lot of fun. It's a 40 by 100 tent. It's over on the corner of 5th and Central. There's 23 vendors in there, wine, beer, spirits, artisan foods. You can buy a glass for $20 and some taste tickets and go in and taste. And we put lots of people out there. So it looks like we're going to do some on-street interviews right now. So we are going to throw it out to Joe.
All right, Joe, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Bill and Darcy, and good morning, everybody. And we'd like to welcome everybody to a glorious day in downtown Medford. Rogue Valley Community Television now over 15 years providing live coverage under the direction of Charles Douglas and our student crew today. Thanks for all of those folks and their efforts. And our live coverage sponsor this year, the folks from Travel Medford and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission, and two guests that joined me in the street are well known in downtown Medford. Eli Matthews, Senior Vice President of Travel Medford to my right, and Gary Miller from the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Welcome to you both. Eli, first and foremost, the importance of travel and tourism in our region. It certainly has become more and more of a focus and important element in a successful city and regional area.
Yeah, absolutely. We're thrilled to be here. What a beautiful day. You know, travel and tourism is one of the most vital and important industries that we have here in Southern Oregon, representing over 5,600 jobs. So we're tasked with Travel Medford. We're out promoting this beautiful region to the rest of the world, what we have to do, what we have to offer. It's a $582 million industry here in Southern Oregon, and we're proud to be able to support it.
And this is a fantastic event, one of the big ones of the year. And the Para Fair and some of the preliminary events that are bringing people downtown, that's a great part of the revitalization of downtown. And events are a big part of Travel Medford.
Yeah, you bet. We have a renewed focus this year, supporting and doing sponsorships across the board, especially for events in Medford. Pear Blossom's one of them. Congratulations to the 66th year. Since 1954, they've been doing an awesome job. I want to say I got to partake last night of the Pear Fair tent with the Travel Medford staff. We had a great time. I encourage people to head out there today and check it out. So yes, there's a lot of events happening in downtown Medford. I encourage people to check out our website at travelmedford.org. We have a community list of on our calendar of every event that takes place in the Rogue Valley in Medford. So check it out.
And Howie's our host for our coverage down here. They had a great night last night because a lot of people were downtown. They're complete revitalization and a complete new lifeblood to downtown Medford. That's a big part of Travel Medford's mission.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, the newly formed Downtown Medford Association is doing a good job and has a great mission to continue to bring vital events downtown. And Travel Medford's actually going to be starting a festival this coming year in 2020. The more people that we can bring downtown, just like the Pear Blossom does, everybody wins. You know, and there's a lot of these great events, but obviously the Pear Blossom is one of those pillar events for us.
Great work. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Eli. And Gary Miller from the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Yes, see is an offshoot Travel Medford and in partnership with Travel Medford. Tell folks who maybe are just new to the game or just starting to hear about the commission what its focus is and what its mission is.
Our focus and mission is to enhance the quality of life here in the Rogue Valley, Medford, through sports tourism. And we have three primary areas of focus, Joe. One is advocacy, one is facility development, and the third one is event development.
One of the great events, the 10 Sports Stories of the Year, that's become an annual early winter event that folks are looking forward to. That's going to be important for the commission's visibility going forward to recognize great athletic excellence and to continue to find opportunities to promote your messaging.
Exactly. So it's our signature event. It's a very wonderful evening where we can recognize student athletes from the local area, and key contributors like this year, Sherman Wanda Olsrud were our sports advocates of the year. Wonderful evening, just in a very enjoyable time that was had by all. So continuing that.
Yeah, and I've been involved with local sports for many years and am a member of the commission. One of the main reasons why is the Know Your Role campaign and the effort to change the culture of youth sports, not only in our valley, but everywhere that kids get the opportunity to participate. Know your role is important going forward for kids and for programs and officials and everyone to succeed.
Exactly. We're very fortunate. Matt Sayre, the athletic director at SOU, kind of got us going on that. And then Kevin Primorano, who heads up the Timber soccer program here, has really done tremendous amount of work with that, where we're really trying to focus. It's our key initiative on your role. In other words, you could be a parent, you could be a coach, you can be a player, but you can't be all three. And that's where we're trying to improve the culture of sports, because it's really impacting like referees. We have a tremendous shortage in referees. And part of it is the negative culture that currently exists.
Well, thank you, Miller, and for your good work in the commission's effort You can Google the Southern Oregon Sports Commission, learn a lot more about their great efforts. And thank you to Travel Medford, sponsoring the live coverage of today's parade. We're going to take our first break and take a little time out. When we come back, I'm going to introduce Howie from Howie's and talk with him a little bit as they're our hosts again this year for our parade coverage from downtown Medford. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Gonna photobomb it.
Yeah. Great work, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, if you can work in limited time, if you can come back to it.
The days grow long.
What I'm kind of curious about is this: our microphone is hot.
Calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
So you're up at dawn, kid, look alive. You've been saving for a big man cave. Good luck with that, Dave. You made the most of your retirement plan, so you better learn to drive that RV, man. So many things you're doing in your life. Nationwide is on your side.
Well, we're back.
Yep, getting ready for some more interviews with Joe Brett. The parade's going to be kicking off here about 5-6 minutes. That's about it, Darcy.
Yes, hopefully it'll be here by then. So we're going to go out and give it to Joe and let him talk to Howie, one of our wonderful sponsors again this year. Joe?
Howie, thank you.
Thank you, Bill and Darcy. And we're really fortunate in downtown Medford to have a location where we have power and all the accessories that we need in the space to set up. It's about a 2-day chore to set up for the Pear Blossom Parade. And the folks at Howie's, including Howie himself, have been our host now for about 5 years, and it just makes it really nice for our coverage and our efforts here. So first of all, thank you for letting us debate again. You guys have to get up early in the morning and let us in, but they do a great job. Prep up take.
Yeah, but you guys are back there singing and having a good time, eating donuts. I mean, I'm just here to watch.
Great group of students that come out and help us with this. What's going on at Howie's? We just talked with Eli Matthews and Travel Medford about the revitalization of downtown. It sounds like you had a good night last night. Folks are coming down and taking advantage.
Well, with this weather, people are going to be out tonight. It's finally coming to be spring. I'm hoping it doesn't get, rainy or anything. But, yeah, we're having something, a real nice group tonight with a bunch of really, really talented ladies with the Rogue Suspects. Right. And, it's a free show. You have to be 21 and over. But, yeah, we're running all kinds of events. We're bringing in some big stuff later on this summer. We're tying all the details up. But we also try to do a tribute thing back to the city of Medford for me for 25 years. And get that together, and we'll give you more details on that as it comes together.
Excellent. Howie's on your website. I'm sure folks can get information there. It's a great place to eat. Our crew looks forward to this every year because we feed them lunch here afterwards. The pot roast sandwich is my heart and soul favorite, but great food. You'll come down for lunch, dinner, and a lot of great ways to come down and take advantage of Howie's.
Yeah, well, best gumbo on the West Coast. My grandmother's recipe. So is the red beans and rice. Traditional Southern cooking like we do. No one I don't think anyone in Oregon does it. So yeah, we're something special.
Thank you again for all your great work and for hosting us. And couldn't do it without him. It's just a great addition to our setup to be able to have all the things stage readily available and things like that. Howie's makes all that happen, and a great addition to our downtown efforts. And I have most of the albums on the album covers. The whole building is full of old album covers, and tell our college students that, yeah, I had most of those in my collection one day.
Yeah, it's quite the education, isn't it? Yeah.
One thing I'd like to start with is, he was just talking about sponsors. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Rogue Credit Union this morning. They're the presenting sponsor of the festival. That's what really makes this happen, is our sponsors. And I just did a quick little calculation the other night when I gave my speech last night for the U of O event and added up the sponsors. It takes over 250 sponsors for all of the events to put this on.
Not only putting in money for the actual events to help defray
people and time, products, services.
Yeah, and also media outlets promoting it.
That's right.
Such as our area broadcasters. there is an incredible amount of work that goes behind all of this, and frankly, I'm surprised that you're still standing upright.
I know, I'm surprised too. I'm not sure what I'm running on. It's pure adrenaline from now on.
Yeah, yesterday Darcy's dropped by the radio station. We have a little, folder that has all our information on the parades, and I don't think your phone stopped buzzing.
No, it didn't.
The entire time.
It didn't. Yeah, it rang like every 30 seconds yesterday. It was crazy.
But that's what it takes to put on an event
It
of this
does.
magnitude. Over 120. Looks like we have 123.
Yep.
Entries
Yep.
For this entire Pear Blossom parade, which is going to get started here in just the next few minutes. And I guess we didn't have any motorized events.
That's right. Not until 1964.
And it all started off at pretty humble beginnings in 1954.
Very.
Now we're in the 66th year.
Yeah, I think there was 13 entries in the first parade, so they probably went around twice, I'm thinking.
Who are some of the more famous grand marshals that we've had over the years, Darcy?
John F. Kennedy, Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, might remember him. Yep,
Yeah.
certainly remember Leonard Nimoy.
And Leonard Nimoy actually got, they mobbed him and they had to actually move him off the parade route.
Was that during the Star Trek era? The
Yes.
first original Star
Yes.
Trek? Yeah.
In fact, he still talked about that when he was on doing TV interviews as the time he came to Medford, Oregon and got mobbed and had to be moved off the parade route. So,
had to rush him out, I suppose. as it
Yeah.
were. All right. Now, as far as events today after the parade here, what do you think are in some of the you got to go see this stuff?
Actually, probably the Lithia for Kids zone. Lithia is another great sponsor of ours.
Is that
Great
down in the
sponsor.
Commons then?
That's down in the Commons, right, with the street fair. Great kids zone for the kids. There's face painting down there. It's an interactive caterpillar that the kids can actually go in and do some learn about some nature stuff. So a lot of fun. Oh, do you hear what I hear?
Yeah, I love this sound.
Yep.
That means we're going to get things rolling.
Yep. I can see the girls coming and they're getting people off the streets.
This is the official start.
Yes, it's the official start. Yep. You know what? I got to check my watch because oh my gosh, perfect. 11:01. Perfect. I'm always asking. Okay, start the parade at 10:45 down at the beginning because you got to be here by 11:01. Good job.
Yeah, they've done excellent work here.
Yeah, special thanks to Officer Jason Becker and Officer Jim Swanson for all the hard work they do for the Pear Blossom Festival. And of course, the city of Medford and Public Works. And it takes a huge effort to put this event on. And I just appreciate so many of these people, the mayor that we'll get to talk to in just a minute. And it's just an incredible effort, and we appreciate their support so much because it wouldn't happen without them.
Huge effort and a lot of security involved, making sure that the traffic flows here. I had no trouble getting here. There have been some years that they're trying to make it easier for traffic to flow around this, which is always a good thing.
Right.
A lot of work involved in this.
I was down marking off some parking lots this morning so that we could save them for parade entries at the end. And I mean, it's 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning. And there's, Public Works guys running all over and setting up, moving barricades and setting up street closures. And it's just amazing. So thankful for them.
Eli was talking from Travel Medford here just a few minutes ago on that earlier interview about the economic impact. How many millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars would you say overall the Pear Blossom brings to Southern Oregon if you were to add it up?
It would be close to probably $850,000, $900,000 by the time you move in all of the people that we've got vendors in the street fair this year. They're coming from Florida. They're coming from Idaho, Montana. They're coming all over the place. And they're staying in hotels and they're eating food and all the runners that come in it's a sanctioned event as well. So they're coming in from all over the United States.
It is a big deal.
It's a great big deal. And it looks like we got the high camera going too. We were waiting for that. We have a lift going with the high camera in it. So it looks like they finally got that running maybe.
Yeah.
Or we can hear it.
I think so.
I can hear it. So hopefully. And now the police left. So, there they are.
They're still there. Still there. Coming through.
Here they come. And just a special thanks for all the police officers that come from all the cities in the outlying areas that have to come help put this on. They're putting on the run. They're putting on their Pear Blossom Parade. They're helping with the bike event. We couldn't do this without them.
Way colorful, too. Love the LED lights now. They're brighter
I know,
than the
they
old ones.
are.
I mean, they really
show up.
Stand out.
We must be having something going on that we can't see right now.
Yeah. Got to blocking them up.
They're-
Otherwise, we
yeah.
can pop some We can pop some wheelies here.
Oh, they
that
could.
Be fun.
Yeah. They probably can't hear us though with those running.
Imagine not. Oh,
nope. Looks like we're
go.
good.
There we go.
Thank you to all the officers that make this happen. Appreciate them so much.
We've seen them from all over Southern Oregon.
That's right.
And now we have the Medford
Color Guard carrying the flag. Thank you to those guys. They usually stop at the judges' stand and they sing the national anthem. So that's always a wonderful addition down there. Now there's a sharp-looking car.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's time for Gemini to go to work. From
That's right. We're going to put Gemini to work. He's going to interview Mayor Wheeler.
Mayor Gary Wheeler, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. How you doing?
I'm great.
You've seen a lot of these. You've been a lifelong resident of Southern Oregon and Medford, and you've been mayor since '04, and your term ends in 2020. But I'm sure you'll be around for a minute. How does this work with the other ones?
Yeah, probably one of the larger turnouts I've seen in a long time. But the weather's terrific too.
The weather is beautiful. So, thank you very. Oh, this is a ride right here. Nice ride.
Mr. Watts. John Watts.
Nice, nice. Beautiful and beautiful. Right afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor, Gary Wheeler.
Thank you, Mayor Wheeler, for always being a part of our festivities. It's always tradition that I have to give the mayor a hug every year, or else something bad will happen at the next Pear Blossom parade.
Well,
so
you better run out
we
quickly,
got
then.
we already got our hug. We got in
okay.
2 this year, so we're going to have a great parade this year and next year. We got it down. And we're going to take a quick break and go to commercial.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind, or discovering a place that feeds your hunger, where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore? So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We just finished our interview with the mayor, and now next up we have Councilman Clay Burnson, and he was elected to City Council in 2014 with his current term of office ending in December of 2018.
Hey, Clay, great job on that green power.
Wow.
We really enjoyed that.
You got a long ways to go, buddy. Take it easy.
Actually, he's been pedaling all the
I
the
know.
whole
It's
course already.
2.5 miles, but him going around in circles, he's doing double that, I think.
Yeah.
And next we have Councilman Kevin Stein with Casey and daughter Riley. Welcome to them. Thank you, Kevin, for being a part of the
Hi,
parade again.
Counselor. Great seeing all of you.
He was selected to City Council in 2014, and his term ends in 2022. He was born in Medford, but as a small child moved to a small town in Oklahoma where he completed high school. Upon graduation, he enlisted in the U.S. Navy, completing a total of 3 deployments. He's joined by his wife, Casey, and their daughter, Riley. Thank you, Kevin.
And passing by right now on the City of Medford's fire truck and all aboard trolley, council members Kay Brooks, Tim D'Alessandro, and Mike Zarasinski. Put it together for them. Kay Brooks, by the way, council member from Ward 3. She's lived in Medford since 2012. And Tim D'Alessandro, council member of Ward 2. And he's the current council president, by the way. Been a resident of the Rogue Valley since I graduated from high school in
That's
1979.
Thank you for Medford Fire for being here today.
It's always-
Fire District 3.
Always a great look.
Love to see the fire trucks. Kids love the fire trucks
There
too.
is something about the fire truck that is just absolutely, it's like, moths to a flame.
It's exciting. It's not a parade
pun
without
intended.
the firemen.
Exactly. Thanks for coming out, Medford Fire and Rescue, Fire District 3, more.
All right. And coming up, we have Senator Jeff Golden.
Senator Golden! Put it together.
There he is. Thank you. Hi, Senator. He was elected the state legislature just last November and is honored to serve Senate District 3 in the Rogue Valley. He's a former Jackson County Commissioner, a television and radio host, and author, and a proud Southern Oregon.
Immense possibilities indeed.
That's
What
right.
it was all about. State Representative Kim Wallen now. Lived in Medford since 1987. Kim, great to see you. It was wonderful talking to you the last few days. We'll have to talk next week, okay? Indeed. And by the way, Kim grew up in Klamath Falls, went to Willamette University. Of course, she's done all sorts of things, former member of the Medford City Council, and so much more.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Kim, for joining us. Well, now we have some new entries. I was really pleased to see Shady Cove, the Shady Cove Mayor, Lena Richardson. And we have the Shady Cove Councilman, Dick McGregor, and Shady Cove Councilman, Steve Mitchell. So wonderful to have them joining us today.
Great. Thanks for joining the party.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Great seeing.
Oh, and now we've got the North Medford High School Band. So we're going to listen to them for just a minute. High School Band and Color Guard.
Color Guard instructor Courtney Clark and Steve Kessler, director.
And there's Steve. Thank you, Steve, for being a part of the parade again. The kids also played last night at the Pear Fair tent. It was wonderful to have them.
That was my life in high school band. There's a lot of work involved in this.
Yes. What'd you play?
Everything.
Everything? I was trumpet.
No, I was drums and sax. And
Oh,
everything. I was
drums.
kidding.
That'd be my dream.
North Medford High School Band and Color Guard.
It's not a parade without a band either. All right, Dick's Towing. Love to have Dick's Towing. They're the ones that bring in all those golf carts that we need to loan.
They're the ones that bring those in?
They bring in
Really?
our golf carts so that we can line up those 5,000 people that are coming through the parade. But they're doing something special this year. They've got on one of their trucks a John Deere tractor that they're raffling off.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, for
Right
the
there
Roosh
on-
Outdoor Community School. It's a beautiful green Pepe's John Deere X330 riding mower. And this machine is farm strong. Raffle tickets for this piece of equipment are being sold for $20 a piece with only 500 tickets sold in all.
Oh, that's a
So
beautiful
right
machine.
after the
Look at that.
parade, they're going to be sitting down at the street fair. So you can go down and buy your tickets to hopefully win this beautiful John Deere tractor.
And help the Roosh Outdoor Community
That's
School
right.
while
Which is
we're
a
at that.
great.
Very,
And there's
very
Ron
good.
from Dick's. Thank you so much, Ron, for all your hard work and bringing those golf carts in and for helping Roosh Outdoor Community School.
And we want to say hi to the folks at the Lucky Dog Pet Salon. Full-service grooming salon here in Medford. Voted #1 pet salon in Southern Oregon for 2018. Good for them. And frankly, there's nothing... does anybody really want to do their own dog washing? You know, but no, I don't think so.
I have
all
2
right?
Rottweilers, so I know I don't want to do my own
absolutely.
dog.
Leave it to Lucky Dog, all right? Appointments available 7 days a week. They have professional care and comfortable approach to grooming. So take your Rottweiler or your
That's
non-Rottweilers,
right.
okay?
I'm hoping they can get mine in tomorrow.
All right.
And hopefully coming up here in just a minute, we are going to have our Grand Marshal. Our
Talk ab-
2019 Grand Marshal.
Talk about an institution. huh?
Yes, Grange Co-op. 1934, 99 farmers joined together, invested $10 each to form the Grange Co-op. Flash forward to their 85th year, and they have grown to include 7 retail stores and their iconic grain elevator in Central Point. And we're going to throw it out to Gemini, and Gemini is going to interview Jason Wall. Hi, Jason.
Hey, how's it going? Hi, Jason. Hey.
Hello. So how you doing, man?
Doing awesome. Doing awesome.
Thank you so much for doing this for the parade.
Of course, man. This is been a tradition for us for a long, long time. It's our 85th year.
85 years.
85 years. We started right here in the Rogue Valley. That's why we wanted to say farm built here in the Rogue Valley.
Yes, you support the farmers, and man, you've grown to stores now.
We're in 7 stores now, all across Southern Oregon and now into Northern California.
Well, hey, give a big round of applause for Grange Co-op.
We love the Grange.
Yes, let's go. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Pear Blossom Parade.
There's a time machine not so far away that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
You got your mom's side, but just become side. You got it. I never thought I'd get married at 65 side. Hey, I'm just looking side. Man, you better buy that ride. Woo. This wide is nationwide. They have to know, protect and grow your many sides. Yeah, nationwide is on your side.
Welcome back to the 2019 Pear Blossom Parade, Pear Blossom Festival Parade.
Thank you for everyone for joining us today. I'm Darcy Mansell, Festival President, being I'm joined by the wonderful
Bill Meyer from KMED in Medford and KCMD in Grants Pass. Appreciate you
So
watching.
happy to have you here. All right, Boy Scout Troop 5. We love the Boy Scouts. They're sponsored by Eastwood Baptist, serving Southern Oregon since 1990. They have had 60 Eagle Scouts, helping boys become better adults by teaching citizenship, leadership, communication, and teamwork through fun activities like camping and hiking. Another fun activity they're doing today, once they finish at the end, they're coming back around and they do garbage for me tonight.
Oh, man.
They are my favorite group, I tell you.
I'll tell you nothing. You got to get that all cleaned up.
That's right.
Now we have Hot 98.9. Driving the hot car, Stacy Shaw. You can join her weekday afternoons, 3 to 7, right after Danny C. And you can start every weekday morning laughing with John Jay and Rich, 5 to 10. And listen for your chance to qualify for an all-expense-paid trip for 4 to Disneyland from the Cotton Creek.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to throw it back out to Gemini now. We're doing another interview, and that's because the Jackson County Library Services is our honorary Grand Marshal. So welcome to them, and thank you. So we're trying to find who we're interviewing today.
I think she's in the car.
She's in the car.
Over.
Drive that car right over here.
Carrie Mae, how you? Good. Oh, this is a nice car, by the way.
Thank you. I feel privileged to be able to drive in this.
Now, hey, I got to talk about Comic-Con. That's coming here pretty soon, right?
Yep, it's in 2 weeks at the library on Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 4, April 27th and 28th.
And it's free to the public, yes?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it gets real busy downtown. So I know people cannot wait for that annual event. How many people do you think come down here?
Way too many. I think we're between 10 and 15,000 is what I've heard. So.
You're going to see a lot of Marvel characters down, right?
Yes, we are.
That's Avenger weekend too, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So, yes, Jackson County Library Services, our honorary Grand Marshal. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're happy to be here for 100 years serving our community.
All right. Great job. Love the cars, too.
Yes, they did a great job on the cars.
And we'll take a quick break. Be right back with more for the Pear Blossom Festival.
Got an early morning dead side. Looks like those braids aren't easy to tie. Nope. How do I retire at 50 side? Hang in there, Dan. Sure, you can keep the kitty side. That's why there's Nationwide, helping to grow and protect your many sides. Nationwide is on your side.
Summer's calling, drawing you back to those long magical days. A first fish, a second round, and one last log on the fire. Because up here, the river grounds you. The quiet speaks volumes, and the sky just seems bigger. So plan your escape and follow your heart to Southern Oregon. Your adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Well, welcome back. We're here for the live TV coverage of the Pear Blossom Festival Parade. And now we're seeing the Pear Blossom Queen, Clarissa Oswald, and all the Pear Blossom princesses. Hi, girls. You look beautiful today. Smile for the camera.
And you have the parade wave down. You're
That's
doing great.
right. You guys are doing great. You look beautiful. Thank you so much for being here today. Queen Clarissa is from Butte Falls High School. Thank you guys, girls, so much for being here. We had a wonderful scholarship pageant for them a couple weeks ago. And now we've got the Pear Blossom Junior Royalty. They are so cute. The king and queen. We have Queen Avery Pierce and King Isaiah Carter. They don't look too sure about the parade.
I'm not sure, a little suspicious, but hey, it's probably.
And next in Carrie Sauve and her all aboard trolley. We love Carrie. She is such a great addition to the parade. And Carrie does so many things in the Valley too. Weddings, wine events, tours. If you need a trolley, call Carrie. So thank you to the Junior Royalty kids for being here today and being on the trolley with us.
And one of my favorite entries.
My husband?
Is this your hubby?
Yeah.
Hey,
is that your
hubby?
favorite entry, right?
That's
It's my
favorite
husband. There
entry.
you go. Mine too.
You see, I'm being political. All right. But this is the Rusty Relics of Oregon
That's
Antique
right.
Tractor Club. And the Antique Tractor is a major part of the parade for just decades. They pull the royalty floats.
Yes.
And they collect the old antique tractors and the one-cylinder engines you see on the trailer, and you have the hit and miss.
Yep.
You know. all
Hey,
of
you
that.
did very good. That was almost like breakdancing.
That is one of my goals.
Nice.
One of my bucket lists is to get one of those hit and miss engines one day.
Oh, I thought it was
I don't know
to do breakdancing.
No, that will never be it. But great seeing the Rusty Relics. Always a lot of fun.
And that was my tractor that my husband was driving that he surprised me with, especially to be in parades, and I have yet to get to drive it in a parade.
He surprised you with it.
He did. He came around the corner and had a
here's your
sign
gift.
on it.
Here's your gift that he gets to drive.
Yes.
Okay.
That works so well. I've never gotten to drive it. There's Ralph, president of the Rusty
Hi,
Relics
Ralph.
Tractor Club.
Thanks for bringing the Rusty Relics. It's a great part of Pear Blossom. High Banks Machinery is next now. High
And
Banks Machining.
That's my husband too, not driving the tractor, but my husband's business anyway. Hi, guys.
Farm built in the Rogue Valley, huh? Got a whole bunch
High
of
Banks
folks there.
Machining has been a great supporter of Pear Blossom for years and years and years. Thank you to them. We've got more tractors coming up. Lots more tractors.
I just love the look, the organic,
Yes.
the organic style of the machinery. There's no phone app for this.
No, there is not. There is not.
Boy, that case is a nice vintage
Yeah.
one too.
Yeah, that was my dream to have my own tractor and drive in the parade. And
Yeah.
so far, it
So you
hasn't
must-
happened yet.
You must live on some acreage then, huh?
We do. Well, I
Good.
was raised on a ranch, so
That would do it.
yeah,
Well, we have a lot of tractors.
that's right. So
Rusty Relics.
I wished for years and years, I kept saying, I want to have a tractor. I want to have a tractor. And then my husband surprised me one. So now I want to have a Corvette. I want to have a Corvette. So I'm hoping that one of these days, one of those comes around the corner and it belongs
Well,
to me.
the thing is, though, he'll be driving that too. You know
That's true. That's true. I probably won't get a chance to drive it. Hi, guys.
Great to see you.
Help us. Help us. Uh-oh. Are they caught? How cute. Great job,
Yeah,
guys.
they're trapped in the trailer.
Wow, we have a great showing of the Rusty Relics Club today. Hi, guys.
Hi there. And what's a tractor trailer without a dog in it?
That's right.
Hey, that's Paul Princeton.
That's right. It is,
Great
Paul.
to see you. It is International Harvester. Is Farmall. McCormick Farmall.
Hi, Paul.
It's wonderful to see the styling of some of these old vintage
Yeah.
tractors in which they mimic the automobile stylings
That's right.
of the time.
Hi, Marv. Watch where you're going.
Yeah.
No, don't wreck. Watch where
Nice.
you're going.
Nice flowing lines.
They know how to do the parade drive.
Yeah.
They've done enough parades. So coming up next is one of our other sponsors that I just love, and it's a new sponsor this year, but Serena with Allegiant Taxi. It's a better-known company serving Southern Oregon. They offer services in Jackson County, long-distance trips, wine tours, at an affordable price. And I have to tell you, they have hauled my sorry carcass around all week, and I sure appreciate them.
That
Thank
is
you
not
so
a sorry
much.
carcess. Come on, let's work a little bit on that.
It's like I've
self-esteem,
needed a
Darcy.
taxi some of these nights.
Okay,
And yeah,
all
I appreciate them. And they've been taking the princesses to different events as well. So thank you, Serena and Allegiant Taxi.
And up next, Young Marines 1st Battalion. Put it together for the Young Marines, folks. It's 3 units from the Southern Oregon area. The Camp White Young Marines, the Young Marines of Southern Oregon from the White City, Medford area, and the Rogue Valley Young Marines from Grants Pass. Young Marines Youth Education, it's a service program for boys and girls from the age of 8 through high school. And they're promoting, and this is great stuff, they learn military customs, and it promotes mental, moral, and physical development. And they learn respect for both themselves and others. And they have hours of physical fitness. Well, that's something good to have these days.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And through this training process, they learn teamwork, and they're encouraging others to meet the challenges at hand and to earn a sense of accomplishment. Teamwork and esprit de corps, enjoyed by the Young Marines, help them discover the hero within. Thank you so much
We
for coming.
love to have the Young Marines. Thank you, Michael Hoff. Good to see you. And now we have the Jackson County Sheriff's Office Search and Rescue. Mounted Search and Rescue is a group of dedicated SAR volunteers. They participate in missions, large animal rescues, and horse pageantry. Jackson County Search and Rescue's motto, do the right thing, then right time, for the right reason.
Great to have
Hi.
you doing the right thing, for sure. Jackson County Horsemen's Association is up next here. And boy, it's been going on for some 56
Yes, it
years.
has.
And they focus on group riding in Southern Oregon. They include young and old, active riders, retired, and their members are farm built in the Rogue Valley. They say, let's ride together, enjoy our animals in the outdoors.
It's great to see you guys this morning. Thank you. You look so great in your blue and gold.
Beautiful horses, too. I love horses. Horses don't love me.
You're not a rider?
I love them. I love them.
You know, several years ago, we had a sticker across the street. It was Road Credit Union sticker going across the street, and there was a lot of white on it, and the horses don't like to cross that because they're not sure what it is. So we had to actually move the crowd, make the horses go around, and then come on.
Is that why they do that sometimes, do those on the roads instead of having the
Yeah.
the cattle, what do they call
Yeah,
those things?
the cattle guards.
The cattle guards, yeah.
Mhm.
They
Yep.
just don't like stepping on them. I'm loving this next entry here.
Oh,
this
isn't
is a
that nice?
survivor.
Yes.
There's only like 9 of these vehicles
Yeah,
left.
Jerry Brenner and his 1939 Studebaker. Thank you so much for being a part of our parade today.
Good.
Yeah, that is a beautiful Studebaker. It looks like it can hold a lot of luggage, can it? It sure can. Yeah, look
A
at
lot
that.
of
That whole
luggage,
backside
yes.
just opens up.
It's my kind of car.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being part of the parade. And next, we're going to throw it out to Gemini, and he is going to interview Rogue Credit Union. And it looks like Gene Pelham. So, Gemini.
Gene, how you doing? I am doing great. This is an amazing day. It's like Darcy dialed the weather up and she put perfect on it.
Oh man, she has the power to do that, you know.
She does. It's amazing, isn't it?
Tell us what sets you apart from other businesses.
Well, I think Wally the Wolf is a great example. You know, it's one thing about being a financial institution. It's a whole other thing about helping others learn how to spend wisely, save smartly, give generously, and that's what Wally does. Wally the Wolf helps teach young children all of those real key things that when we become adults, it's nice to know.
Awesome. Wally doesn't get to say anything. Nod your head, man. Nod your head.
a wolf of few words.
Well, thank you, Rogue Credit Union, for everything that you do for the community, because really it's all about community. You guys are the epitome of it.
You know, this is what we know, that a great community means a great credit union, great businesses, and we're just so happy to be a partner with the Pear Blossom Festival to see all these happy faces on the streets today.
Thank you very much, Rogue Credit Union.
Thank you, Rogue Credit Union.
And we'll be back with the Pear Blossom Parade. Thank you.
Got an early morning dead side. Looks like those braids aren't easy to tie. No. How do I retire at 55? Hang in there, Dan. Sure, you can keep the kitty side. That's why there's Nationwide, helping to grow and protect you on many sides. Nationwide is on your side.
Summer's calling, drawing you back to those long, magical days. A first fish, a second round, and one last log on the fire. Because up here, the river grounds you. The quiet speaks volumes, and the sky just seems bigger. So plan your escape and follow your heart to Southern Oregon. Your adventure begins when you travel Medford.
And we are back. And we are celebrating the 66th annual Pear Blossom Festival. We just got to interview Rogue Credit Union, the presenting sponsor. Thank you to them. And thank you to all their members that came out today. Thank you so much.
Making it look great. That's
yes,
wonderful.
they are.
Hey, up next, we have coming up to the cameras now, TNT Cheer, Southern Oregon's elite all-star cheerleading and dance program. They take on kids of all ages, all abilities. It's a national championship winning gym. It's also been a finalist at the D2 Summit and the Dance Summit in Orlando, Florida. How about some cheers? Having fun and getting some great exercise, too.
Great job.
Yeah, by the way, TNT Cheer and Dance, they take part in all sorts of area charity events, kids venues throughout the year. Never too late to join a class or team for the upcoming season, and you can check out their website for more details. Get the info at tntcheermedford.com.
Good job, kids. Love to see you. Thank you. So next up, we have the OHSU School of Nursing Clubs. Nursing Students Without Borders and Student Nursing Association work to impact the healthcare field as a student-based organization with the following mission: to have direct input into standards of nursing education and to influence the education process, to influence healthcare, nursing education, and practice through legislative activities. Always great to have the OHSU School of Nursing.
You know, that's
Thank
a bit
you.
of a mouthful,
Woo!
too. I get it.
That is, especially when you've been without sleep for as many
Oh,
days
I know.
as I have.
South Medford High School Marching Band and Color Guard is up here now. Students from all band classes, proud to represent the Southern Oregon community. I'd like to thank all the parents, community, and volunteers who've supported the kids throughout the year. Let's watch.
Thank you, South Medford, for being with us for every year. And next up, we have Jake and the Growler King. We love the Growler King. He is actually parked over at the Parafair tent. Well, not right now because he's riding through, but he will be over at the Parafair tent in just a little while. And Jake, hi, thank you. Great supporter of the Pear Blossom Festival right there, everyone.
And we also thank the folks from Crater Rock Museum. Been working and rocking it since 1954. Back then, it was just a little storefront.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
It was very small.
Yes.
Now it's over 12,000 feet. Gems and minerals.
It is an
timeless
amazing
treasures.
place
It
to
is.
visit.
And it's operated by the Roxanne Gem and Mineral Society. Thank you so much for your hard work. And keep on rocking. I'm sure they've never heard that.
Probably not. Keep on rocking. That was good, though.
And on the trailer, they have rock specimens and a mascot, naturally, Rocky the Rock Hound.
Rocky the Rock Hound. Hi, Rocky.
Hi, Rocky. I wonder if they're televising this right now, too, on Who's Watch Club.
I don't know. They might be. Yeah, I think I was telling you guys earlier. I was doing live TV with them last night at 6 o'clock with Adam.
And then someone
And so, yeah, 30 seconds before we were supposed to go on, somebody calls and like, we need garbage at Masoya Bistro. Get a garbage can down there now. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to be on live TV here.
Okay, no, wait a minute. They have to call you
Yes, to get a garbage can. Yep.
All
They
right.
call me for everything.
It's about time to distribute that power.
That's right.
Newswatch
12, the most watched news station in Southern Oregon, Northern California. Hi, guys. It's watching out for you, providing more live coverage of breaking news and weather with important information you need to know to keep your family safe. Thank you, KDRB.
Indeed.
Another wonderful sponsor of the Pear Blossom Festival. Thank you.
This is another great group, and I cannot say enough good about this. And
That's
if you
right.
don't have a Mercy Flights
You
membership,
get one.
It is the biggest bargain
Yes.
here in Southern Oregon for
Yes.
medical care.
Best thing you can ever do for your family right there.
Yep, first civil air ambulance service in the nation, founded right here in Medford 70 years ago. They've been serving us now, and you can prepare and protect your entire family. I've done this with my mother, our family.
Yes.
It's like, you know how just one ambulance ride could be thousands upon thousands of dollars. And so
Yes.
Mercy Flights is here to help out.
Able to be a part of that is wonderful. That's the best gift you can give. We're going to have a little break here. Nope. Here
No,
they
Mercy
come.
Flight's still coming.
Still coming.
More people.
That's awesome. What a great entry you guys have put together today.
Yeah, and it first started as an air ambulance service.
That's right.
Dr. Dennis Powers and I talk about it on KMED and KCB. He'll profile what local history every Monday, and we just always had such a great time talking about Mercy Flights. And it was something that didn't start off as a government service at all. They
Right.
just saw the need, and
Yep.
because there in Southern Oregon, if you got seriously hurt in a logging accident or whatever, well, there wasn't only so
anything-
much we could do.
That's right.
Only so much that could be done, and so fly you up to Portland or for other air care.
Yes.
It was great.
And next coming up, we have Medford Parks and Recreation, another huge supporter of the Pear Blossom that we could not do without Medford Parks and Rec. City of Medford Parks and Rec Department offers many programs and activities for people of all ages, such as sports leagues, dancing, day camps, fitness classes, educational classes, day trips, and tours, just to name a few. They're committed to providing opportunities for play to all demographics and the ability to stay home for your leisure needs. Be sure to check out the newest edition of our Community Connection Guide that is packed full of opportunities for play. Visit playmedford.com to see all the recreational opportunities. Thank you, City of Medford.
Now, there is a survivor of a
That
vehicle,
is.
too. Hey, driver, is that a 76
Oh.
Eldorado? 76? I thought it was. Yeah.
Beautiful. Hi, Sandy.
Great. Yep.
Beautiful car. Thank you so much for being a part of the parade. Thank you so much for all you guys do to help us put this parade on. Thank you for working in the park and helping me pick up garbage.
Yeah,
all those important things.
A lot of work that goes on behind the scenes
Oh,
that
it
you don't
does.
see televised.
Oh,
as it were
City
here.
of Medford is such a huge part of that, too.
All right, coming up, we have R&J Mobility Service. They're making their way around the corner.
Yes. That's always the busiest corner, too. Great to see them. Since 1979, R&J Mobility Service has been a locally owned and operated business that specializes in helping individuals with disabilities overcoming the barriers to freedom. They are your one-stop mobility shop.
And you see a lot of people that would have otherwise trouble getting around, and you'll see them on these carts,
That's
these scooters
right.
like that. You see them all over town.
Yep.
Just wonderful to have access for this with this kind of technology. And just coming up towards the stand here also is Light 102. Today's hits and yesterday's favorites. Light 102. Turn it up. There we go. Now I can hear it.
Can we hear it?
I think so.
And I see some pears back there, too.
Yeah.
On a cold day, those costumes would be awesome. Oh, their pears are with Horton Plaza.
Yeah, Horton Plaza pears.
Yes, Horton Plaza pears. Light 102, thank you for being a part of the parade today.
Gemini. Is it? They're yours? Oh, I love it.
Hi, Leslie, the beautiful
Hi,
Leslie
Leslie. Great
Hayes
seeing you,
driving. And, of
Leslie.
course, Gemini's boys. Hi, Daddy.
Nothing like having your kids yell at you.
That's
Daddy, to the
awesome.
parade. It's all one big family.
That's
that is
right.
for sure.
Okay, Horton Plaza, another one of our awesome sponsors that we have. Look, it's the famous Horton Plaza pears that you see. Is that a bus or a barn? I'm not sure. It was built in 1995 by their owners and residents, Larry and Ann Horton. It's all-inclusive and offers all-day dining with expansive menu selections. Larry and Ann Horton's family and heritage has been prominent figures in the Rogue Valley for over 100 years. They have mastered retirement living at its best And also they have commercials, and you can go on their Facebook and vote for their favorite commercial. So everyone do that. Horton Plaza. It's a wonderful place. We have our Pear Blossom meetings there, and we appreciate them so much and their hospitality.
And now we have Northridge Center coming up to the stand here. Northridge Center, the first assisted living in Southern Oregon, family owned and operated. 4 generations, been doing this since 1980. And they offer a home-like environment. And the assisted living community has 55 apartments, daycare for adults available Monday through Friday. And they just opened an adult foster home with 5 residents. And their foster home provides more than more of a one-on-one experience for family.
That's awesome. Thank you, Northridge. Thank you for being here. So it looks like we have a little bit of a break, or maybe a band that isn't coming up yet. I don't hear anything. Do you? Oh, I see some flags coming around the corner. There we go. This is the Cascade Christian High School Jazz Combo. And I believe they are riding on a float, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard a trumpet. The Cascade Christian High School Jazz Combo, under the direction of Mr. Ryan Johnson, includes select members of the jazz band. Since 1974, Grace Cascade Christian Schools have been promoting a biblically based education designed to cultivate spiritual maturity, godly character, strong scholarship, and self-service to others. Now enrolling preschool through 12th grade. Visit gracechristian.org.
And now they're making it around the corner.
Yeah, they're making around the corner. Oh, he told me it was a big truck. Of course, it's a Dick's
that's why.
towing truck. Yes.
Yeah, and this is a musical selection from Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. And they're all in appropriate costume too.
Thank you so much for being here today. And huge shout out to our camera crew today out there. They're getting some great shots. I love what you guys are doing out there. Thank you so much. The high camera, the guys out here on the street. We love it. You guys are super.
Doing great work here. Wine tour and party limo bus 92 Bluebird
This
limo
looks
bus.
like a lot of fun. This is Justin and Lisa Beachman, and they offer wine tours, limo bus transportation, bachelor and bachelorette parties, casino excursions, anniversaries, wedding parties. The options are limitless. Oh, he wants the crew to come
Wants
in.
people to come
he wants you
inside.
to jump
All right.
in. We have enough. Do we have enough cord for them to jump in?
I don't know if they
nope,
do or not.
I can't.
Nice try.
There we go.
No, he is going
All right,
inside.
he's going
Okay.
in. Let's see what it looks like in there. With the glare, I can't really tell. Can you?
No. But I'm
I
sure
see
people that are
I
watching
see
are
another
fine.
sponsor on the side of the tour bus, though, the Walkabout Brewing Company. Thank you to Cameron Linton for being a fabulous sponsor. He's sponsored our beer at our golf tournament that we had 2 years ago.
Now we're celebrating Southwest Oregon's public lands. Rogue River Siskiyou National Forest is here.
That's right.
And by the way, it's not Smokey the. It's
Well, but the old
Smokey
song is Smokey the Bear. You have to say Smokey
it's
the Bear in
Smokey
the
Bear.
song.
We're not going to have to argue.
Smokey the Bear, Smokey the Bear. Come on, it's the old one. If they come out with a newer version, I'll sing the new version.
Okay,
But for
Forrester,
now,
is it Smokey Bear or Smokey the Bear? Smokey
See,
Bear. See?
oh.
But the song.
But you got to sing it the right way.
You could keep singing the song.
With
That's
the ranger's
okay.
hat and shovel and a pair of dungarees, you can see him in the forest, always sniffing at the trees. People stop and pay attention when they tell him to beware, because everybody knows that he's the fire prevention bear. Smokey the Bear, Smokey the Bear. See, it's Smokey the Bear.
Now, see, that's the first time you've done that. I don't think you sang that before.
I did. I sang
you?
that before. Uh-huh.
Okay.
You might not have been with, but Gemini is shaking his head. Yes,
I
he's
would've
heard it
remembered that.
before.
All right.
He's got it memorized now. All right. Golden Pear Educator finalists of the Medford School District. This is another awesome entry that we've had the last few years. The Golden Pear Educator Recognition Program is a collaborative effort between the Medford School District, the Medford Education Association, and the OSEA. Its mission is to celebrate and honor excellence in teaching for those educators who are improving the lives of students. They are grateful to the sponsors of this program, MSD, MEA, the OSEA, Medford Schools Foundation, Chamber of Commerce, and the Newman Hotel Group. The float represents some of the finalists. 5 Golden Pear winners will be announced at the Red Carpet Gala event on May 10th at Inn at the Commons. And to purchase tickets, you can visit the Medford School District website. So there's Jerry. Hi, Jerry. She's one of the finalists. And I think Stephanie Malone's over there that I know. Yep. Great to see you guys. Congratulations. What an honor.
And now we're seeing Senorita Latina Rogue Valley, which first came out in 2014 and trying to rediscover Latin culture, Latin traditions, and to promote young Latinas to know more about their roots. And they also look to motivate young women to continue the education process and preparing themselves to one day be professionals. Senorita Latina Rogue Valley, also working in benefit of the community through social work, as well as fundraising to help nonprofit organizations. And we're going to be watching some traditional Mexican culture dance and a Guadalupean dance.
What a beautiful entry.
Love the costumes.
Costumes are beautiful.
Very colorful.
Our audience can't see it yet, but boy, what a beautiful truck coming up that they put together. And it just shows you how easily you can put a float together to be in the parade. They've got some netting. Looks like they've got some PVC pipe, some balloons, some flags, and looks like some hay bales, and we can have us a float.
Now have it.
Years ago, we actually used to put on classes. It was actually called How to Build Float for Dummies.
Now, obviously, they're doing this fine here.
That's right.
Now, the 2018 and 2019 Senorita Latina Rogue Valley Queens are on the horses right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, beautiful.
This is a big group.
It is. It's great to have them in the parade. This is the first time.
Hi.
Got some high-spirited horses out there. Beautiful costumes. And it just keeps coming.
I think everybody and their families came.
I think so too. Is there more? You know, while they're coming around the corner, we can talk about lineup for just a minute. When the entries actually enter the parade, they have to fill out an application, tell us all that they're putting in the parade. We have to have footage. We have to know how many vehicles. Okay, one of our girls out there is trying to tell me something, but I'm not sure what. Is that horses?
I'm really bad at lip reading. What about you?
I'm not sure if she's doing the mambo, the cha-cha, the tango. I'm really not sure. Or if she's trying to act like a horse.
Oh, watch this.
That is amazing.
Oh, there's a lot
Great
of work,
job.
a lot
That
of
is
practice.
Many hours of practice.
And the entries still keep coming.
What a wonderful entry. Great job, guys. So anyway, going back to lineup, while we're watching this entry come through, lineup comes in on 3 different streets down at Parade Central is what we call it, where Court Central Edwards all come together at Triangle Park. So we'll see all 100 and some entries down there. The bands line up, the walking groups. Everybody has their own separate street. So floats, vehicles are on one street, fire trucks, the retirement centers, some of our special entries are on Edwards.
It's quite a ballet, really.
It is. It takes, and I would like to say a shout out to Eagle Point Golf Club, who every year has been sponsoring our golf carts down there for several years. It's amazing how many people and effort and volunteers and golf carts it takes to line these 5,000 people up. They loaned us 18 golf carts this year, and it takes every single one of them to make organized chaos out of all 5,000 people down there. So,
by the way, we want to thank the Medford Alba Sister City Association now for coming.
Yes, thank you.
This has been going on since 1960. Medford and Alba, Italy, becoming sister cities through international selection process, and we have 26 students and 3 chaperones just got back from a 3-week exchange in Alba. And this fall, students from Alba will be coming to Medford. And of course, this is why we have Alba Park.
That's right.
This is the 20th year they've been doing this exchange.
Yes, I remember several years ago when Mayor Losman was still the mayor. The mayor of Alba, Italy came, and they were the grand marshals together of the parade. It was pretty exciting to meet them and be a part of that. So
Heroes American
Heroes
Cafe,
American,
too.
Another one of our wonderful sponsors. Thank you, Heroes. We couldn't do it without you.
Wonderful sandwiches.
You feed a lot of our volunteers, and we appreciate it. And the sandwiches are great. All right, the Seroptimist International Baby Contest.
Yeah, this is the one which it's dangerous to be the judge.
Yes, this is the dangerous one to be the judge. You don't want to judge the babies. Everybody's babies is perfect.
What do you mean? And our baby Blossom this time around is Sienna Dorn. And the baby Bud, Ashraf Abdullah.
There they are, baby,
aren't they
baby Blossom, baby Bud. They're so
Adorable.
cute.
And engaging, too.
Very cute. And thank you to Road Community Health for carrying the babies this year. And the babies are all riding in the healthy bugs.
We have prettiest hair. And let's see the quickest smile. Let's see if he's smiling.
Yes.
Hi.
Oh, look at her all dressed up. Isn't she adorable? Prettiest hair, little redhead. There we go. Quickest smile boy. Are we going to see one?
Does he have a smile?
Are we going to see one? Maybe not. That camera's kind of scary.
He says, hey, I had my best performance in the,
That's right.
in the contest, all right?
I don't have to perform for you people.
It's my day off.
I'm done.
And the quickest smiling little girl, too. Now, what's great about these next two, Bluest Eyes and Darkest Eyes, is that, they don't have to do anything. They just open their eyes.
That's right.
That's great.
That's an easy way to win a contest right there. Bluest Eyes, Darkest Eyes, and Chubbiest. So thank you for our Medford Seroptimist Club for bringing this event to the Pear Blossom Festival every year, and for Road Community Health for being such a wonderful part of the community as well, and for bringing these bugs for us to see today, Catch the Healthy Bug. Thank you so much for being here. Road Community Health, a big supporter. And it looks like another one of our wonderful sponsors is coming around the corner right now. Lithia Auto Stores is the sponsor of our Pear Blossom Festival Parade. So thank you, Lithia Motors, for being with us for so many years. There are so many of the Lithia stores that help support us. We have the Lithia BMW and Medford BMW, actually, that supports our glasses. They're our glass sponsor down at the Pear Fair tent. And then, of course, Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and Jason Lawrence and his crew, they are sponsors of our Pear Blossom Golf Tournament.
And they just continue to expand nationwide, too.
They
the footprint
do.
just gets larger.
They do.
And who would have thought it all stemmed from a company getting together in Medford, Lithia,
That's
1946. 1946, long time. A lot of vehicles pulled out of those lots.
That's right. Well, mine included. That's
Mine
right. Mine included. Would like to thank Lithia Motors, and we're going to try to throw it out to Gemini, and we're going to interview somebody. We're not sure who. Let's just grab somebody, Gemini.
Let's grab somebody.
Yeah, just grab somebody. Anybody look
see if I can
cute
get
out
out
there?
Let's do Lithia.
Let's do, yeah.
Oh, here. Hello. Introduce yourself.
Is Mel Hudson. I'm the general man. What?
All right. Let's get
Have him
closer
step
this
out
way.
of the car. Step out of the car, sir. Step out of the car.
Yeah, come out the car, man.
Step
We
out
want to
of the
see
car.
you.
Come on.
I know it's a nice ride and everything. It's a beautiful ride and whatnot. You know, I got my car from Lithia. I'm sure a lot of folks around here got my car from Lithia. Yes, that's right. Since 46, yeah?
Yep. This is a 2019 Atlas, and we're bringing the Beetle. Last year, the Beetle with us, and
Oh, the Beetle's going out, huh?
yep, the Beetle's going away, and we're really proud to be part of the parade. And thank you for having us.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming out. You know what I'm saying? You guys are definitely been involved with the Pear Blossom for a while. And we definitely, hold on. Okay, you sit right here. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna see what's up.
I think we just
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is pretty nice. Oh, yeah, it is very, hold on. A lot of leg room. You know I'm tall. Hey, okay, I see you. Got the beats and everything. All right, you can get back in now. Thank you so much, Lithia.
Thank you, Lithia.
We'll be back with the Pear Blossom Parade in a little bit, so stay close.
Thanks for coming out to Howie's on Front.
The grape is fussy. It demands attention, craving long, balmy days and cool, seductive nights. So we indulge the grape with over 150 exceptional vineyards and wineries. And when people label us the new Napa, we just smile and say no. We're Southern Oregon. Your tasting begins when you travel Medford.
And we are back.
Great.
Yep.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We just finished our interview with Lithia, and we actually just finished an interview with Jackson County Magister Gardeners, too.
I know, they just came by. And by the way, it's the first weekend in May, they're having their Master Gardener Fair, which is a must go to, must attend.
An amazing event.
Lithia is starting to clear out here. So the last year for the
Oh,
Beetle.
I know. Isn't that sad? That's a beautiful color, though.
The end of an icon.
That is a beautiful color. A lot of beautiful cars, and Lithia, of course, being a great sponsor. Lithia for Kids, they're one of the sponsors of the Kids Zone, which is down at the street fair. So if you're watching us live, then you'll want to come down after the show, go to the street fair, bring the kids. There's food booths down there. There's things for the kids to do. There's all kinds of craft vendors. We've got people coming from all over the United States to be vendors in our street fair now, and I'm just very proud of that.
Now, if you're watching this on a delay, later on after the parade is over, well,
That's right.
then you go to the sponsors. How about
That's
that?
right.
Nothing happens until something gets sold. Basic economics.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And we know that the Pear Blossom Festival has an economic impact getting pretty darn close to $1 million a year here.
That's right.
And that's just on the hotel and people going out
And
to
food,
eat and having fun.
That's right.
Lithia brought quite a few vehicles.
They did. Beautiful vehicles. Thank you so much to Lithia. Thank you for all the ladies that helped put this together, too. We've got Megan and Miriam and that helped put these entries together.
What about those identifying projects? What are some of the identifying projects that Pear Blossom Committee works with?
We're actually, Pear Blossom is very proud because of sponsors like Lithia and Road Credit Union and all the sponsors that we have. We can actually give money away, give money back to the community, and we can give time back to the community. So like the Princesses have an identifying project for Maslow and Hearts with the Mission. So they go out and go to their schools, their friends, their family, and they get items to they have items donated to give to these agencies, anything from clothes to blankets to snack items to school supplies. We also support like the high school bands, because high school bands don't have that much money anymore to do things.
Yeah,
And
there
so,
has been kind of a focus on
Yep.
the state tests, and so
Yes.
we need to make up that money
Yes.
some way. We appreciate that
So
work.
we're able to give money to that. We're able to give money to golf teams at the high schools. We support 4-H, FFA.
Great. Now,
Oh,
next display here.
Yes.
The entry. Nothing Western civilization doesn't happen unless you have someone who can dispose of what's left over.
That's right.
And that's what we have. Rogue Disposal
Another
and
big
Recycling.
sponsor. Yes. Thank you to Rogue Disposal. Mike at Rogue Disposal helps get all of our dumpsters in here. He helps us with garbage at the end of the parade. You have no idea how important getting the garbage out of here is.
And I'll bet you there's a lot of garbage left
There
over.
is. After you figure 20 to 25,000 people down here, we appreciate Rogue Disposal and being here.
And Eric Vlaskin is the 16-year veteran driver, and he's the commercial leadman.
He
for the
is
company.
great too.
Access is next. And the National Association of Letter Carriers.
That's right.
Oh, this is the big event they have coming up.
Yes.
When you fill the bag up?
Yes, do the
Yep.
food drive.
Yeah,
Yes.
the food drive.
Yes, the National Food Drive is part of the community service effort. It takes place during Mother's Day weekend.
So that's going to be, next month.
Yep, next month in May.
Mm-hmm.
All the food received from their food drive, which is a lot, 60,000 to 70,000 pounds, goes directly to Access. And so you just place non-perishable food items by your mailbox, and the letter carriers pick it up.
And McLaughlin Middle School now, under the direction of Eric Osberg, the Bulldog Marching Band, made up of 7th and 8th grade musicians. The oldest middle school in Medford. Let's watch.
Thank you, Eric.
Great job, Eric. Be from Spider-Man.
Yes.
Great job, McLaughlin Middle School Band.
Thank you, kids.
I have such a soft spot, like I mentioned, because that was my life.
Yes.
It was the high school,
Love
middle
the
school
bands.
band. I know how much work they do to put it together and make it look and sound so
That's
good.
right.
Gemini.
All right.
Hey,
Looks
Gemini's
like,
going to be doing this
yes, we are going to throw it back out to Gemini, and he is going to interview Steve Lightman of Harry and David, one of our wonderful
How are you?
sponsors.
Terrific. How are you? What a great day today is, huh?
This is essentially your parade, tell you the truth.
Thank you. I want to introduce Chris McCann. He's CEO and president of 1-800-Flowers. So.
And I'm thrilled to be here. Such a beautiful day for the Pear Blossom Parade. It's fantastic.
You just happen to be in town for the weekend.
No, this is my anniversary. This is the way I'm celebrating my wife's anniversary.
Oh, for real? we hours then? Can we order some flowers?
Yeah, we'll get them delivered on the parade route.
Great day. Thank you so much. We love to be a part of the parade. And everybody's a great sport here. So thanks so much.
No, thank you. Thank you. Big round of applause for Harry and David
Yes,
and 1-800-Flowers. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And we'll be back with the Pear Blossom Parade.
1-800-Flowers, great job on the stock this year, too.
The days go and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford. There's a time machine not so far away that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Business to our community and joy to families all over the country.
And we are back now on the TV.
On the TV,
Pear
live
Blossom.
again.
Pear Blossom Festival, the 66th, right? 66,
That's right.
1954,
Yes.
the very first year, and I swear this is probably one of the biggest ones we've had so far.
Yes, it's a great event. And you know, the weather always plays such a huge part of it too. You always have a lot more volunteers when the weather's beautiful. And what's so funny is the parade always moves slower when the weather's good. People like to skip through the parade in good weather. But when it's raining, the parade's over in an hour, hour and a half, because people are literally running through the parade.
And right now it's more of a gentle saunter.
It is, yeah. I'm sure it's driving the parade crew crazy trying to keep up with all the entries and at the end, but that's all right.
Yeah. One of the interesting aspects of the Harry and David display here, that they had some baskets that they were carrying a little earlier.
Yes.
And what was great about that is that was invented by Harry and David themselves, so that the workers could be more productive. You pick with both hands.
Pick with
It's pretty
both
cool
hands,
how that
yes.
works.
I could actually use that out in my yard.
What is that, for weeds or for picking?
for weeds.
See, I want a double barrel weed basket for my yard right now.
Actually, I got two Rottweilers. It'd be really helpful in the yard.
Absolutely. Can you hitch them?
Yeah, I could try.
All right. We want to thank the folks at Avamere at Medford for popping in today. Thank you so much for coming. It's a caring and comfortable community. The residents enjoy life on their own terms. And they were founded about 24 years ago. And they've been a single nursing facility in Hillsborough is where they started off with. Avamere family now has 3 locations here in Medford. They have assisted living, residential care, skilled nursing, and health and fitness. Pick out your next home. Enjoy life. One of Southern Oregon's best communities. Avamere.
And following right behind them is Twin Creeks. Twin Creeks Retirement takes an unexpected approach to retirement living with amenities and services that are unmatched in Southern Oregon retirement. They offer you everything your active lifestyle demands: beautiful surroundings, exquisite fine dining, enriching social programs, and outstanding amenities. At Twin Creeks Retirement, they're committed to excellence in everything they do. Their apartments are up to 1,600 square feet with full-size kitchen and large living rooms for elegant and functional living. They are now offering 2-bedroom cottages with an upcoming saltwater pool. You'll love the spectacular views from your windows of the Rogue Valley, Cascade, and Siskiyou Mountains. Thank you, Twin Creeks.
And now our friends from 102.7 The Drive, playing your favorites from the 70s, 80s, and 90s too. Danny Canada, the All-American Morning Show, mornings, of course, and Kano.
Kano Middays.
Kano, what a character, huh?
He is great.
And, of course, Rick D's afternoons, Daily D's, and Dana Ray at night. And you can also get your chance to an all-expense-paid trip for Disneyland for 4. Listen to 102.7 The Drive. They'll tell you all about it. Thanks for coming.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. And next up, we have the Pregnancy Center. And the Pregnancy Center is here today with its mobile medical unit to celebrate the timeless nature of their availability in the community. They are offering free pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, ongoing parenting, and life skills education to women of more than 25 years. The bus is the newest addition to the list of extensive services offered free of charge. The Pregnancy Center is a 501c3 that serves the women in our community. They were established in 1983 and has been serving our community ever since.
Doing great work there. Donate Life Northwest, also working on life in a big way. And what they want to do, saving lives and improving people's health through promoting organ, eye, and tissue donations, both in Oregon and Southwest Washington is where this happens. And this group has been serving since 1976, quite some time. and more than 2 million Oregonians have said yes. You can do the little check on your driver's license, right? For organ, eye, and tissue donation. Now, it's pretty easy to register. All you have to do is head over to donatelifenorthwest.org. Donate Life Northwest.
Great job on the float, guys. Really appreciate that. Oh, and look who's coming. Looks like we're going to throw it out to Gemini,
Yes,
and
Gemini
we
style.
are going to have another interview.
How you doing, sir? Well, no introduction, man. No introduction at all. You introduce yourself.
I'm Roger Thompson, President for Services at the University of Oregon.
And here's the thing. I know you it's huge with sports, but it's a school, right?
Absolutely. We're one of the top 30 schools in the country, and right here in Eugene, and it's great to be in Medford today, celebrating with everybody at the Pear Blossom Festival.
That's right. Over 1,000 folks from Southern Oregon, actually. A lot of students come to pursue education.
That's right. Kids from the road down here 3 weeks ago, at 60 people packed the Hilton Garden Inn for a great event. So Medford's a great place for all around Southern Oregon.
Oh, man. Hey, Oregon Duck. Make some noise for the Oregon Duck. And he's kind of hungry.
Oh, he's back from Tampa, where our women were in the final. Of our teams lost to the eventual national champions. So really proud of everything University of Oregon do. And this is the most popular college mascot in the country.
Make some noise for the Oregon Duck. If you didn't know, I DJ the football and basketball games up there.
I know, I recognize you. You always get the crowd going at MKA. So
thank you very much. Make some noise for U of O, the Oregon Ducks.
Hey, Darcy.
Hey.
Thank you, Darcy, for everything.
Thank you, Roger. Thanks for coming. It's always great to have the Ducks here. We love having them.
Hey, go Ducks! Hey, go Ducks! And we'll be back with the Pear Blossom Parade in a little bit.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
So you're up at dawn, kid, look alive. You've been saving for a big man cave. Good luck with that, Dave. You made the most of your retirement plan, so you better learn to drive that RV, man. So many things you're doing in your life. Nationwide is on your side.
And we're back. Welcome back, everyone, to the live TV coverage of the Pear Blossom Festival Parade. We're on our 66th year, and we just got to see the Ducks. You're hearing the U of O band play right now in the Duck Truck.
They were walking on sunshine.
Oh, I love that song.
And
love
frankly,
the Duck Truck. Love the
and
Ducks.
we
Thanks,
are.
guys.
We are all walking on sunshine today.
We are. Thank goodness. Yes. And thank you to Penny for bringing the trolley today. And thank you for the limo bus to help support the Duck. We love having you. Thank you, Penny. She's the one that helps me get everybody down here to the parade route, too. I appreciate her so much. Of course, the limo bus. It brought our dignitaries down to the parade route this morning. It carried the mayor and Senator Golden and all of us down to the beginning of the parade route this morning. So really appreciate having that.
Now, is this Southern Oregon Derby or is this Siskiyou?
This is Southern Oregon Derby.
This is Southern Oregon Derby.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure we get that right first.
And
Because
these,
they're very competitive.
these Southern Oregon, actually, they're actually both riding together. So you've got Siskiyou Rollers and you've got the Southern Oregon Derby, and they're together so that they can show that they've bonded and that they work together as a group. Love having them. So these two groups are fabulous because they actually help so much. Uh-oh, we're going to have something happen here. I can see it.
Okay.
Here we go.
A little bit of action.
Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. These are a great group of women. We have so much fun with them. One of the groups is down with us every Friday morning helping us direct traffic. The other one is with us on Saturday, and they are the ones that keep the fire lane clear.
That's right. They're the ones that are sort of the enforcers.
Oh, they
right?
are. I have never had such a clear fire lane in the 32 years I've done this, since when the Derby girls
And
have.
who's going to argue, right?
That's right.
All right. Thank you.
They are fabulous. Thank you so much.
St.
to
Mark's
both.
Episcopal Church now popping by here. They're celebrating their 130th anniversary.
Oh, that's
in
marvelous.
Medford. And it's a church, by the way, who feeds the hungry. Truly a Christian mission,
That's right.
And they're celebrating their downtown Medford location, building a brand new parish community center
They are.
tomorrow, sharing Christ's love by feeding people in body, mind, and spirit. And please join them in the celebration.
Great job. Thank you, St. Mark's, for being a part of the parade today. And now we've got 105.1 The Wolf, and they are joined by the Rogue Pro Rodeo. Is Southern Oregon's new country and your Wild Rogue Pro Rodeo station, now with 2 ways for you to howl. One with New Country 105.1 The Wolf, and with Classic Country The Wolf. And the Wild Rogue Pro Rodeo, and we've got the girls riding with us today, the rodeo queens and princesses. Hi, ladies. You look beautiful.
Beautiful horses, too.
Beautiful horses. And we can't forget the pooper scoopers. That's the most important part of the parade right there.
Those are the unsung heroes.
That's
of the Pear
right.
Blossom Parade.
And I know, like, TNT Cheer appreciates you guys because they can do all those somersaults and all those flips on clean ground.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good otherwise. That would be a rough day.
That's
Now,
right.
We thank the folks at Timber Country Coca-Cola.
That's
They're
right.
a big
They
part of
provide
this.
our garbage cans for us that go along the parade route. They also provide Coca-Cola for us for our volunteers.
Thank
They provide
you.
water for our golf tournament. Couldn't do it without Coca-Cola. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Phoenix High School and Talent Middle School now here. And they're a combined marching band. This is very cool.
Oh, this is awesome. Yes.
Mike Resta ends up helping out here along with the assistants of Brian Rislin. And the color guard coaches Kim Porter and Joey Larimer, percussion coach Scott Morrison, Mike Spender, Brian Randall, and Lindsey Burns. And today they're going to be playing Jump in the Line.
Jump in the line.
Yeah, Phoenix and Talent band members want to thank the community, continued support. You're supporting the arts too. We're huge fans of that today.
It's not a parade without a band.
We've had multiple.
Yes. It's awesome.
Once again, thanks to the Phoenix High School marching band.
Great job, kids. And now we've got the Gila Shriners. Always wonderful to have the Shriners in the parade. It's also not a parade without the Shriners, too. We didn't get their entry until just a couple weeks ago, and both the parade chairman, Cindy Buckler, and I were getting so worried that we wouldn't have Shriners. We're like, what's a parade without the Shriners?
You have to have.
Love to have you guys in here. Thank you so much. The Gila's 2019 Potentate Illustrious leads off the Gila Shriners units. Gila's Legion of Honor is composed of nobles who are veterans of our U.S. military services. The Gila Fire Brigade follows with their vintage fire truck.
That's a beautiful fire
It
truck.
is.
Look at that. Love the curves. That
Oh,
organic,
it's beautiful.
organic feel. It's just beautiful.
The Gila Fire Brigade follows. The other units are also taking part of the Gila Motor Patrol go-karts as well as the mini carts. Always a favorite with the kids.
And this is what the kids always think about when they think
Yes.
of Shriners. They think of
Yes.
these little mini cars.
That's right. But, you know, Shriners do so much more. The Shriners hospitals, they take care of kids. They have burn victims. They have or burn units that take care of our burn victims. They have Shriners hospitals all over the world. And if it weren't for these guys right here, a lot of these kids wouldn't have the medical coverage that they really need to take care of them. So we really appreciate that.
And from what I understand, they don't charge anything.
They don't. They don't. All the money is raised and donated. So when you see a Shriner, this is what you really want to think about, is what they're doing for the kids.
Yeah, they're doing this for fun, for entertainment purposes, but the actual mission is helping the
is amazing. Some of their statistics, they have, they support the Shriners Hospitals for Children in Portland and the Burn Center of Northern California, which is in Sacramento. And they have provided care for over 1.2 million children through their 22 hospitals all over the United States with no cost to the families. Gila Shriners have been involved in this parade for many years and in community service in Oregon for over 110 years. Shriners have fun, but most of all, they help kids. Wonderful to have the Gila Shriners.
And we have the Bahari Court, number 104, the Ladies Oriental Shrine.
That's right.
Of North America. Now, Ladies Oriental Shrine of North America, founded over 110 years ago. Once again, a very, very old group. And they have fundraisers. They donate money and personal items to the Shriners Hospital of the United States. And today they have their high priestess for number 104, Lady Amy Powell.
Wonderful to have them be a part of it. Hi, ladies. Thank you for joining us today.
Very pretty decorations.
That's right. They did a great job. They didn't need Parade for Dummies either.
No.
Or Floats for Dummies. They got it.
Got it nailed.
That's right. It was a pretty popular class for a while. We held it in City Hall and had quite a few people come out. It was great fun.
What was the biggest mistake you had to try to get them to not do? Because there's usually a common thing that people will try to do.
To be honest, is a lot of people don't know how to hook up a trailer properly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's the thing we have to watch the most. Yep, that's the thing we have to watch the most. Yep.
We say hi to 96.9 The Rogue now. Southern Oregon's only active rock station featuring free beer and hot wings. Holly Davidson middays. Brian O'Connor afternoons.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Bri.
Hi, Bri.
And Tony Gonzalez with Loudwire Nights. And listen to The Rogue. You can also score yourself a chance to win a family for a vacation for 4 to Disneyland.
Oh, that would be a lot of fun. Oh, and another great entry. This is what I dream about. I keep, if I dream and wish.
This is what you want your husband driving next year, right?
That's right. Yeah, so he needs to listen up. This is what I want. The Corvette Association. So this Corvette Association was established in 1974. It is one of the oldest Corvette clubs in Oregon. And in July, the Southern Oregon Corvette Association will hold its annual Corvette Weekend at Riverside Park in Grants Pass, with 145 cars coming from Oregon, Washington, California, Nevada, and Canada. The club raises thousands for its charities, which is Candlelighters for Children with Cancer. Club members are a family who have a passion for American tradition, the Corvettes. And we have a lot of Corvettes out here today.
Right. Now, which one is going to be your bucket list?
Red.
Okay, you want a red one, but there are so many to choose from.
I don't mind what body style. I just want a red one because I don't think they made a bad body style of a Corvette. They just didn't.
For me, I tend to be a fan of those rare ones. The
rare ones?
The split window.
Oh.
The one that has that split window Corvette, to me, is one of my favorites. That would be... You're kind of made of unobtainium. It's Gemini's nodding
Gemini's nodding his head. That's what he wants to see come around the corner with his wife driving it, saying, "This car is for my husband, Gemini."
Because I love him so much.
Love him so much. And so, Leslie, if you're listening or watching now,
hi there.
That's how you make your hubby happy. No, I think they're all beautiful. I don't think they made a bad Corvette.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, if anyone wants to donate a split window, I'll be happy to accept.
That's right. Beautiful cars and such a great showing today. Thank you so much for everybody that's come out today. And they have actually been a part of the parade for years, and they've always offered to carry our dignitaries. And I actually got to ride in one when I was riding through as president one year, and had a great time. It was so much fun to be a part of it.
One thing that's astounding about the new Corvettes is how fast they can be, but yet how civilized. It used to be really fast.
Yeah.
They didn't handle well. But
that's right.
Not now.
Beautiful to drive.
Now, Gemini is going to go to work here in just a moment.
Oh, he is. That's right. We are going to have him go out and talk to the Rogue Valley Harmonizers, but I think he's going to have him sing.
Hey, Gemini, you going to have him sing?
I'm going to try to. Looks like they stuck up there, but let's have them move up. I don't know if this is going to reach over. Rogue Valley Harmonizers in the building.
What you got cooking?
Oh, take down. I don't know.
There they go.
There they go. All right. Rogue Valley Harmonizers.
That's a lot of singing.
Yes, it is. A lot of singing. We'll be back with Pear Blossom Parade in a little bit. Hold on.
So, how's retirement? Pretty busy. Busy.
Number 18 in the house.
Gets the same thing every time.
You know I can hear you, right? You know I can hear you, right? I'll be here all week. For your many retirement needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Summer's calling, drawing you back to those long, magical days. A first fish, a second round, and one last log on the fire. Because up here, the river grounds you. The quiet speaks volumes, and the sky just seems bigger. So plan your escape and follow your heart to Southern Oregon. Your adventure begins when you travel Medford.
And we are back from the
back.
Pear Blossom Parade. We are so proud to be able to talk about this group here, too. It's oldies but goodies. This is a senior rescue that specializes in pulling senior dogs from high-kill California shelters, and then they rehome them here in Southern Oregon. So it's a foster-based rescue, and these elderly pets, they live out their lives rather in a really loving home.
That's
this is so
wonderful.
sweet. And one of the rescues is Amelia here.
Oh.
Is that Amelia that you're carrying?
Who's Amelia?
Yeah, who's Amelia?
Oh, there's Amelia right there.
Yeah, she was 1.5 hours away from getting euthanized.
Oh, beautiful dog.
Yeah.
I have a soft spot in my heart for dogs.
Don't we all?
This is a great oldies but goodies senior rescue. What a great organization. Thank you so much for being a part of this so that we can find out about you, because 25,000 people lined up down there. This is a great way to show what you do.
I
So
never
thank
even knew
you.
about this until just now.
That's right.
Very honorable
Thank you.
mission. Now we have another one. You need fosters?
We need fosters.
Where do
They
you go?
need
Where do you go to
fosters.
get the fosters? Okay.
Okay, the Oldies But Goodies Facebook.
Okay.
And now we have the Miss Gabriel Foundation. And Miss Gabriel is a dog rescue specializing in severely neglected and abused dogs.
Yeah, we're going to the dogs for both of these.
That's right. Good job.
Yeah.
Most rescues come from shelters that are unable to provide the medical treatments to the sick dogs because of the resources it takes to treat them. These dogs are given a place to be rehabilitated in a peaceful forest of Weimar, where they live in a loving home environment with a playful large group of dogs and receive treatment under a medical plan from a licensed veterinarian. So the Miss Gabriel Foundation doing great work. And also after the parade, you can see them in the street fair.
Very good. Now we have all sorts of animal lovers here.
Oh, we do.
Now we've been talking about dogs here. I happen to be a cat person.
Oh, you
myself,
are? That's right.
Because Linda's a cat person. If she's
That's
a cat
right.
person, I'm a cat
Then
person.
you're a cat person.
That's the way it goes. And we have Friends of the Animal Shelter right now.
That's
They've
right.
been helping homeless cats and dogs find caring homes since 1990. It's between Talent and Phoenix on Highway 99. And the animal shelter provides a temporary home, more than 3,000 a year. Thank you very much, Friends of the Animal
Friends of
Shelter.
the Animal Shelter. Thank you.
And once again, this is another group that it doesn't happen without a lot of volunteers.
That's right.
More than 200 volunteers help out Jackson County with these pet adoptions, and they improve the quality of life. They walk dogs. They care for the cats. In other words, they're staff for the cats. As we all know, dogs have owners, cats have staff.
Cats have staff.
How'd
That's
that go?
true. That's
and
true.
They do outreach like what they're doing right now.
Yes.
Okay.
It's great to have you guys as part of the parade today. So thank you.
Good looking dogs. Too.
I know. How fun. And they're all ready to walk. They look like they want to go do something.
Yeah. Well, that's a long walk.
Gotta be. It is
That's
a long walk.
for the
Yes,
dogs.
it is.
And the kids, too, for that matter. Jam Roofing is here now.
That's right.
Family owned and been in the business in the Rogue Valley for 23 years. Residential, commercial roofing, installation, maintenance, and repairs. They'll keep the rain out. Okay.
Yeah, we love that.
And they have certifications from the top manufacturers in the industry, and their employees best in the business. Proud to be here.
Great
Proud
to
be
have
here.
you. Thank you guys for coming and joining the parade today. Great job on your float.
And fortunately, it wasn't raining today, but if it was raining, that little house wouldn't be leaking.
That's right. It would be totally dry
Totally
inside.
dry inside.
And they definitely do not need my class, Float for Dummies. You guys did a fabulous job. This is a great float.
Hedrick Middle School now, under the direction of David Summers. Big band, 190 students in the band program. Representing the Medford School District's commitment to music. Here we go.
Great job. Thank you so much. Awesome. All right. And next, we are going to have the Holly Theater. And thanks to the ongoing community support, Medford's historic 1930 Holly Theater is undergoing restoration.
Yeah, Gemini is going to work now.
Yes, we're going to put him to work, and we are going to have him interview someone. We're not sure who.
You're not getting any volunteers,
Not
Gemini?
getting any volunteers to
Make him stop.
Well, I'm not sure where I'm going, but
drag him out.
hold on. Oh, it's back there. It's back there. It's back there.
We got a ways.
It's back there. You got a ways to go.
All right,
It's
we
back
got a
there.
ways to go.
Yeah,
I
got a ways
see.
to go.
So these must be some of the people and the sponsors that are helping.
Hello,
That's right.
how you doing?
It's a huge, huge job.
That's right. We've got contractor vehicles. We've got a big float. I think we've got a trolley filled with supporters. We've got the float coming around the corner. We've got Lowe's as part of it.
We got Randy coming in a little bit.
We got
Hold
Randy
on.
coming up.
Yeah,
I see
he's
him.
coming.
He's dancing his way down the parade
Yeah,
route.
he's got
There's Randy. All right. We'll
He's
get
got the
him up
hard
here.
hat on
He's
and
got
everything.
the hard hat. He's ready.
Come on, Randy. Let's do your thing. Come on.
Yeah, Randy's a braver man than me dancing in the
right.
street.
Hey, Randy. Good job.
Good job, Randy.
Let's give you an interview. Let's.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm great. It's so great to be here at Pear Blossom and great to be here with you.
Yes, and you're on the home stretch.
We are on the home stretch. As you can see from all the contractors that are here with us today, we are under construction. We still have fundraising to do, so please don't think your job is done. However, we've got a lot going on at the Holly Theater right now, so drive on by, take a look at all of this crew hard at work and all of our volunteers who make all of it happen. And please come back and support the Holly. We need to get this thing finished. Thank you very much.
And where can people go to, donate and get more information?
You can visit us at hollytheater.org, and there's an opportunity to give online. You can also learn more about this project, find out why it's so important to our community and to downtown revitalization. So please visit hollytheater.org, and thank all of these folks for making the Holly restoration possible.
Yes,
Right.
yes. Give them a
That's
big
right.
round of
Thank you.
applause.
Thank you, Randy.
We'll look forward.
Great
to
job.
Holly opening.
Thank you very much. Look for us early 2020 as long as you visit
right.
hollytheater.org and give today.
There it is. We'll be back with the Pear Blossom Parade in a little bit. Hold on.
Thank you, Randy.
The days grow long.
And if you haven't yet,
and the
another
last
great.
school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
So you're up at dawn, kid, look alive. You've been saving for a big man cave. Good luck with that, Dave. You made the most of your retirement plan, so you better learn to drive that RV, man. So many things you're doing in your life. Nationwide is on your side.
Too, yeah.
Yeah, we are back here at the Pear Blossom Parade 2019. Bill Meyer from KMED and KCMD in Grants Pass.
All right, and we're going to get this entry moving on, and we're going to go and look at the Panache Dance Company, who should be coming up here shortly.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we just had them in the Panache dancers.
Panache.
Yeah, Panache dancers.
Panache.
And I know it's really strange because when I first introduced them over at...
Where'd you meet them?
What's it now?
Where'd you meet them?
Oh, we had the Live to Dance with the Art Stars.
Oh, that's right.
And they were helping out on one of the... They were just
helping.
amazing. And I said, you sure it's not Panache? You know, like French? No, it's we dance with Panache.
With Panache. Okay, now I know.
And they specialize in jazz and hip-hop and acro, contemporary dance styles. And they do this with 3-year-olds all the way to adults. And it's full of confidence and style. They have such a great time. The Panache. Dancing with Panache. Let's see some dancing. There we go.
Great song to dance to.
Our next entry is Bugs R Us Educational Services. And what they do is they want to bring natural history. They bring natural history. They cover 6 counties, 2 states, teaching 22 different topics, bugs and mammals and fish, bats, owls, rocks, dinosaurs, many more. It's a portable education system for schools, daycare, birthdays, scouts, and churches, and homeschools. And if you want to find out more, you can just drop by bugsrus.org.
Great job. And now
Good
we have the
job.
Southern Oregon Historical Society. Great to have you guys back. They were one of our grand marshals a couple years ago.
Hey, by the way, is this the fire truck that was underwater? This is the one, right? Oh, looks
Yes.
great. You'd never know it was underwater.
Yep.
It's running great.
Built in Portland, it acquired its unusual nickname during the flood of 1948 when it spent a day submerged in the waters of Ashland Creek. And it was donated to the Southern Oregon Historical Society, and it took an all-volunteer force 14 months to return to the service. So the amphibious fire engine is a physical example of making history together.
Our next entry here is Dove Media.
That's right.
Dove Media Group here, an award-winning TV and radio network. They broadcast their programs from San Francisco all the way to Portland,
That's right.
online across the world. They've been serving Southern Oregon for over 35 years. Perry and the crew just doing great work.
They do.
News and talk you can trust, encouraging and informative. The Dove Radio TV.
That's right.
Thanks
Hi.
for coming.
Thanks for coming. Hi, guys.
Appreciate that.
Thank you for being here today. Hi, Perry. So the Dove is actually one of the sponsors of one of the events that they're bringing to the expo this summer. Darcy Lynn, the ventriloquist.
No kidding.
They're one of the sponsors, absolutely. So if you don't have your tickets, better get them. District 6 Marching Band. This is a new one this year. It's made up of musicians from Scenic Middle School, Hanby Middle School, and Crater High School. They're led by John Janakes.
Oh, Brandy by the Looking Glass. That's what they're playing. What a good wife you'd be.
Great.
What a good wife you would be. Sounding good.
They are awesome.
District 6
Great
Marching
job.
Band. Next on the Pear Blossom Parade today, it is the Military Order of the Purple Heart, Chapter 147.
That's right.
And by the way, they're fostering an environment of goodwill and camaraderie among the wounded combat veterans. And it's about promoting patriotism and most of all, providing service and support to all veterans and their families in Southern Oregon and Northern California. The Military Order of the Purple Heart is a vets organization made up of combat wounded veterans, and they're charged with providing service to all veterans and their families. And we appreciate your service. Thank you very much.
Great
We're
job.
together.
Thank you, guys. And thank you for being a part of the parade for so many years as well. Love having their entry in the parade. Pathway Enterprises is as diverse as the people they serve. They are a non-profit dedicated to serving people with disabilities. They encourage independence and supporting our community. Pathway works hard to ensure people are offered opportunities to live, work, and enjoy this beautiful community that we all share. Thank you, Pathway, for being a part.
We're going to put Gemini to work again.
We are?
Yeah.
We are. He is going to go out and interview another one of our great sponsors. So the Newman Hotel Group, and I have to say a special thank you because, you know, I move out of my real house the week of parade.
So did you stay?
And I stay at Inn at the Commons, and they gave me a suite this year. And I tell you what, it's full of delineators and parade clothes and files and books. All right, Gemini.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Courtney. I'm the Director of Sales and Catering for Inn at the Commons, which is a Newman Hotel Group property.
That's right. And you guys have expanded with beautiful hotels in the from Ashland here in Medford.
We've been here in Medford now for 5 years with Inn at the Commons. We've been proud supporters of the Pear Blossom Festival every year, but this is our first year in the parade. We're really excited.
What took you so long? Come on.
It's a busy weekend. We want to take care of our guests, and this is a really exciting opportunity.
Well, hey, thank you so much for helping out with the Pear Blossom, helping Darcy get a little rest and relaxation over there at the Inn at the Commons.
Absolutely. We love taking care of this community.
The Newton Group, ladies and gentlemen, great hotels. You should check them out. If you have friends coming in town or you just want a little rest and relaxation, a staycation, those are the spots to be at. We'll be back with the Pear Blossom in a little bit.
What is a getaway?
Or if you just want
Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
And we're back with the live TV coverage of the Pear Blossom Festival Parade. And we just got to see one of our sponsors, the Newman Hotel Group. Thank you to them and to Larks.
Really appreciate them coming out.
Thank you
and,
so
making
much.
It look good. Hey, the folks we have popping up right now, we got photo creations. So photo creations.
Yes.
Yeah, they are. Okay.
Photo Creations is in
the Rogue
in
Valley
the
Mall.
Rogue Valley Mall. Yes. And they do wonderful work. Maceo and his crew did great job for my family and I when we lost my dad, and helped put together video and pictures, and just they do a great job. They can do anything you need down there. So anything like that you need, please go see Photo Creations. They are amazing.
And this is a big deal. Medford
Yes.
First Student. And First Student is really wanting to bring awareness to the law of stopping for school buses when the red lights flash. And let me tell you that it's still something that it just amazes me that people will just blow past the school buses. And just because, let's say you're on Highway 99,
That's
typically
right.
they'll think that,
Yep.
well, it's all on the other side.
Right.
No, you have to
You
stop.
have to stop.
Unless there is a solid divider between the roads. And a lot
Right.
of people forget about that.
They don't remember that. I know. I drive Table Rock every morning, and I see that happening
Yeah, you see
every
that too.
single day.
Yeah, indeed.
Sad. Guarantee RV. We always love to have them come down.
RV Palooza.
That's right. That's just fun to say. RV
know.
Palooza. I love it. They have been helping families find the RV of their dreams for over 40 years. Come see them at the Jackson County Fairground now through Sunday. They have over 200 RVs on display at show-stopping prices. Kick off your summer with a new RV.
And you could end up winning that trailer that they just
That would be very nice. And next we have Kidder Creek. This is Kidder Creek. Kidder Creek. This is always a
you're
fun
such a
entry.
kidder.
I know. I'm such a kidder. Such a cute entry with the zip line. He must get tired after doing that all the way down the parade route. Kids need a camp. At Camp Kids get a break from the busy pace of life and from their screen time. They get to spend over 120 hours outside, playing with friends and great counselors, having adventures and making memories. Kidder Creek has something for everyone. They're located near Wairika, California. They also do custom trips for group as well as daily adventures all summer long. KidderCreek.org for more information.
All right. We thank the folks at BioSkin. BioSkin store, by the way, is at 135 West Main Street. And they're experts at helping find people products that will help athletic performance and prevent injuries, promote recovery. Braces, things like that, inserts, I guess is what they'd be part of that.
Yes.
And what they're trying to do, orthopedic bracing and sports medicine products, they help cut down the pain.
That's right.
Of your working,
Yes.
your physical operation.
And help the recovery time to be a little bit quicker, too.
Very important. BioSkin.
Great to have them in the parade this year. That's
Thank
a
you
new
very much.
entry. Thank you. So next coming up, another new entry in the parade. This is called Southwest Royal.
It's a three-piece pop. It's a three-piece pop punk band. It's an interesting combo. Let's take a listen. Great energy. And of course, you got a mug for the camera, right?
That's right.
Right, Darcy? And when Southwest Royal shuts down today,
Yes.
they're going to want a Pepsi.
That's right. Yes, they are. Singing all the way down the parade route. Gemini, you're scoring out there, aren't you? You're scoring with the staff. That's right. Great job. Great to have Pepsi here today, another one of our sponsors. They provide the Pepsi products at the street fair today, and of course water for the street fair, so we really appreciate them.
And by the way, thank you to Southwest Royal.
Yes.
I think we can award them the loudest entry.
That's right. And seeing what we're seeing come now is, yes, I can still hear them. Kids Unlimited. When Kids Unlimited CEO Tom Cole created Kids Unlimited in 1998 as a grassroots program in a low-income elementary school, was to do one thing: empower kids to believe. The belief that all kids, despite their backgrounds and economic limitations, deserve accessibility through education and opportunities. Tom Cole, what a wonderful addition you are to the community and what you've done with Kids Unlimited.
Helping out a lot of kids here.
Absolutely
kids here in Southern
amazing.
Oregon.
Yes.
Gemini is going to take it away now, though.
That's right.
Salvation Army.
If we can hear him.
Here.
Yes.
Hey, Gemini, can you hear us?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Okay, Southwest Royal is
Yeah, they're pretty loud.
They're booming.
They're doing their thing. That bass player was getting it. Hello, introduce yourself.
I'm Major Angelina Koenig of the Salvation Army Medford Citadel Corps.
Tell us a little bit about the Hope House.
The Hope House is a beautiful transitional living program for folks within our community who are in need of it for up to 2 years.
Oh, okay. So they can there and get reintroduced and do the thing out the.
Yeah, we help them with self-sufficiency, self-sustainability, and reintegrate them back into the community as stable citizens, providing for themselves and helping others.
You're going to reintegrate this guy?
I might cage him up a little while longer.
Well, thank you. You do a lot for the community. We appreciate you being in the parade.
Thank you very much for having us.
Salvation Army, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with the Pear Blossom Parade in a little bit.
There's a time machine not so far away that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
You got your mom's side, but just be calm side. You got it. I never thought I'd get married at 65 side. Hey, I'm just looking side, and you better buy that ride. Woo. This wine is nationwide. They help to know, protect, and grow your many sides. Yeah. nationwide is on your side.
And welcome back to the 2019 Pear Blossom Festival Parade, our 66th year here. Thank you to Salvation Army, who we just interviewed. And we were just talking about music and what's happening.
What's actually happening today, live on Saturday, noon
That's
to
right.
2. You have a band?
So
actually,
noon
right
to
now.
2. That's right now.
Right now.
Really?
Yeah.
What time is it?
12:48.
Wow.
But that's the live broadcast.
That's the light. Yes. So from noon to 2 today at the Pear Blossom stage, we have Not Too Shabby performing. And then from 3 to 5, we have Flat Patty. So we've got music all afternoon. It's going to be a great day down there. The weather's going to hold for us. We've got lots of food, lots of kids' things to do. So when you're done watching or listening with us today, then you need to go down to the street fair.
Plenty to do today here in Southern Oregon.
Yes.
The Oregon Child Development Coalition. And that's just first-class early program offering Head Start, Oregon pre-kindergarten placement for kids 6 weeks to 5 years old. Now, OCDC, highly regarded around the state. 40-year track record of making a difference in local communities. They're serving over 4,400 children in the state of Oregon and over 196 children. About 200, we'll just call it that, in Jackson and Josephine counties. It's in the old Briscoe School building in Ashland on North Main there, and at the Coalition for Kids building in Grants Pass at 223 Southeast M Street. Oregon Child Development Coalition's cultivating our children's future. And we thank you so much for being part of Pear Blossom Parade. Thank you very much for coming out. Cute dog, by the way.
Cute dog. Cute bus coming up.
Who's more tired, you or the dog? You? Oh, okay.
Cute bus. All right. So now we've got News 10.
Hey,
hi,
News
guys.
10.
KTVL has been an integral part of the Rogue Valley since October of 1961. That's when KTVL signed on as the newest TV station in Southern Oregon and Northern California. Thank you, KTVL.
Yeah, I have a soft spot for that because, of course, I work for KMED, and it was KMED TV.
That's right.
Originally.
That's right. It's wonderful to have them. Great supporters of the Pear Blossom Festival. And they have been proud to serve the people in the region with news, information, entertainment, and community service. It was the first local TV station to present news in color as well.
All right. That horn is the sound of GTS Interior.
Oh, score.
Now, they're serving both
Another new
business
entry.
community and residential customers, and they offer an in-house inventory. So in other words, you don't have to wait for something to be shipped in. They have it there on construction supplies. All their employees priding themselves being hardworking, safe, professional. If you're looking for drywall, insulation, acoustical tile, or construction accessories, or if you need a Pear Blossom Parade entry, here they are.
That's right. And you know what I appreciate being on this board for 32 years?
Oh,
the
yeah?
spotters. That is the most important part of these big entries. So I appreciate the guys in the vests and being
What
down
does
there
the
on the
spotter
ground.
do, though?
The spotter has to make sure that no little kids go running out under these
Okay.
big trucks.
I thought that's what you meant, but I just
they
wanted
have to have one on each corner,
double
front
check.
and back. Yes, this is what keeps everyone safe, and this parade can continue. So now we've got the Storytelling Guild and the Children's Festival. This is always a fun entry. Rosa Belle the Dragon reminds us to foster our creativity, imagination, and love of reading at the 53rd Annual Children's Festival, coming July 13th through the 15th at the Brick Gardens in Jacksonville. And don't miss out on the fun. There's something for the entire family. And you can learn more at storytellingguild.org. Beautiful entry. They definitely do not need my class floats for
Indeed.
dummies. They did a great job.
And here's another one that didn't need your class. It's
Ugh.
Grupo de Danza Flores de Cristo. It means dance group Flowers of Christ. Now, this is a worship dance group from the church, Casa de Alfarero.
I'm glad you're doing that. Good job.
In Medford, and the girls are between 6 and 11 years old. A lot of these girls have been dancing for a number of years already. They take part in different events. They performed at the Rogue Valley Manor in the past. They dance to very fast-paced worship songs. They do slow ones, too. They're showing their gratitude to God in a way that many don't dare to do so, to worship God by dance, making every movement from feet to fingertips, signifying the worship. Watch them. That's another beautiful float.
Yes, great job. We might have to cancel that class. We've
Wouldn't
had some great
Wouldn't that be
floats in the
great to be
parade
put out of
today.
business where you never have to tell anybody how to put on a float?
Love the floats we have in the parade today. This is what makes it so much fun and so exciting for all the parade viewers.
Now,
And
what a
wildlife
wonderful
images.
group here coming up. Wildlife Images Rehabilitation and Education Center, and we talk with these folks all the time on the show.
Yes, you do.
And they take care of injured and orphaned animals. They have more than 115 animal ambassadors, and they call Wildlife Images their home. And it's one of the most unique family experiences, too. It is a nonprofit, remember, and it doesn't exist without your community support. And they're hoping that you'll save wildlife. If you join Wildlife Images, one of the places you can help by continuing is to join Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions, the Pacific Northwest #1 river trip, celebrating 60 years of adventure on the Rogue River, too. So they're teaming up.
That's
is what
right.
they're doing here. And they have 5 different excursions, something for everyone when you ride with the Hellgate.
And Joy Church is coming up.
They sound joyful, don't
Yes, they do. Joy Church believes in the power of family, the beauty of a meal shared with good friends, and the fulfillment that comes when life is done together. Joy Church is a safe and encouraging place for your family to grow and succeed. Whatever stage of life you're in, there's a place for you. They would love to see you at Joy Church this Sunday. They have services every Sunday from 9 and 11 a.m. And you can find out more at joymedford.com. Joy Church. What a great big entry we have today.
They are
Thank you guys
definitely
for coming.
acting out their name.
That's right. And Lozier Lane Baptist Church. Lozier Lane has been in this parade for so many years. I think almost as many years as I have. Terry Fresnel, she just does a great job. Gas up your Jeep and join them as they head out on a wild safari adventure like no other. The church helps kids ages pre-K through 6th grade focus on amazing real-life encounters with Jesus.
Vacation Bible School.
Vacation
Great.
Bible School.
Wonderful.
Every year. Great job. Thank you.
Our friends from La Clinica are here too. Hi, La Clinica. Thanks for coming by. And 30 years old, by the way. You realize that? Folks?
Wow.
30 years old for La Clinica. They started out by bringing care to agricultural workers, and right now they're providing medical care and dental care, behavioral care, all over the community. They have 20 health centers, 7 community health centers, 13 school-based centers. They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
That is amazing.
La Clinica, thank you very much. But look at this bus that's coming in.
Oh,
here too.
man.
Oh, that's the mobile health
Yes,
center.
that's a mobile health center.
Yeah,
Yes.
got it.
They have the Happy Smiles van, which is what we see right here.
They're giving out
toothbrushes.
Yeah, Hey, Gemini.
Yes.
Gemini, jump in the ring with them. You can take them.
Okay, you know what? I've been brushing up on my skills. I may do more ducking than weaving, you know. So
I understand.
I just may fall out and just lay on the ground.
Can
you know
we have
what I mean?
them move up just a little bit more so Gemini can interview them? We need your truck to move up just a little bit more.
Fernando, where you at?
Where is Fernando?
What's
There he
happening? How's it going, man? This is a great story, man. You started from nothing and built yourself an empire, tell you the truth.
Yeah. So we're here at Spartan Boxing, and we pretty much mentor and help kids kind of succeed in life, bring them up, build their confidence, and just, even adults, teens, young teens, everybody's welcome.
Oh, hold on. So I can get a little training on this?
Yeah, come on up. If you want, we'll show you the basics.
That dude right there, I don't know. I'm kind of scared of him.
No, he's actually one of our competitor kids. He does good. We got him. We got Oreo. We got the girls. We even got girls.
I'm still scared.
we got everybody. We mix it up.
Tell them where people can go to if they want to take classes and get involved, bring their kids out and do whatnot.
Yeah, we're 729 Welch Street over about Jackson's, right by the Men's Mission, dead end. Make it right. Boom, you'll find us on the left-hand side, big logo. Come in and we'll give you first week is free. We'll give you a tour of the place, and walk you through it and make you feel comfortable.
Hey, man, I'm getting kind of scared. You're eyeing me. You're gonna knock me out. I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna step over here for a second.
You're going down, Gemini.
I know I'm going down. Well, Spartan Boxing, Fernando, hey, you do a great job, man, and thanks for helping out the community too. Without you, you'll have some kids that are kind of lost, and you're doing your thing.
I was lost myself once, so yeah.
Yeah, I saw your story, man. You're doing your thing. Big round of applause for Spartan Boxing.
Spartan Boxing. Thank you guys for being part of the parade again.
We'll be back with the Pear Blossom Parade in a little bit.
Got an early morning dead side. Looks like those braids aren't easy to tie. Nope. How do I retire at 50 side? Hang in there, Dan. Sure, you can keep the kitty side. That's why there's Nationwide, helping to grow and protect you on many sides. Nationwide is on your side.
Summer's calling, drawing you back to those long magical days. A first fish, a second round, and one last log on the fire. Because up here, the river grounds you. The quiet speaks volumes, and the sky just seems bigger. So plan your escape and follow your heart to Southern Oregon. Your adventure begins when you travel Medford.
And we're back. 2019 Pear Blossom Parade. It's the wonderful festival. It's been a beautiful day. We couldn't have ordered a better day.
That's right. It's been great.
Or
a better crew.
I think it was the Darcy app on my phone.
Was it?
Yeah, Darcy orders sunshine.
I just dialed it in. It
Great
works.
weather.
And our crew is great too. Thank you to
absolutely.
RVTV. These guys out here are doing a great job. Cameramen, the crew, everybody behind the scenes that we don't see that's making us look good. This is fabulous. Thank you.
Our next group here is Ballet Folklorico Ritmo Alegre, which is Southern Oregon's premier Hispanic dance troupe. And they've been dancing here in the Valley.
That's
this
right.
is beautiful. Look at those beautiful dresses.
Yes.
They've been dancing for more than 30 years.
That's right.
And what their mission is to teach children to be cultural ambassadors of the Latina community. And check it out. Let's just watch. So dramatic. The flourish.
They've been in many, many parades.
And you can see why.
Yes. Me, I would be tripping over that right now.
Would you?
Yeah.
And I just don't look good at. I don't look good in
You don't look
dress.
good in pink, so yeah.
I put on a dress one time for some promotion.
Oh
years
my
ago.
word!
I don't know if there are any pictures waiting.
Wow.
Out there.
We better look. We better look. Gemini, can you get on that? That'd be fun to show next year That'd be fun to show next year.
I think they've been scrubbed from social media.
It'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, because otherwise, oh yeah, that Myra here, it's running for political office. Here's a picture of you in a dress. But of course, now it's like you can't say anything about that, right? That'd be cool. That would show what a great guy I am.
All right, we've got the Growler King again.
Oh yes.
And he wanted an entry in the beginning and the end of the parade, so we let him. Jake's great, and he's down at the Pear Fair right now with one of his trucks, and he's got 2 trucks now. He serves growlers, crowlers, and pints with the highest quality beer, cider, mead, and wine. They have 3 locations, and today they are at the street fair.
And
in the
going
tent.
by you right now too, we have the Familia Unida Car and Bike Club. That's a low riding.
That's right. This is Rico. Hi, Rico.
Rico. Is Rico Suave?
That I don't know.
Okay. Rico, thanks for coming.
Hey,
Good-looking
Rico.
bikes.
Hey, you get your entry in early next year, dude. He's always the last one to call me. He calls week before. Darcy, it's me. It's Rico. I goofed. I need an entry in the parade.
And anyone that messes up in the parade, we've got some ready mix here.
That's right. We just
cover
dump
you in
it on
right?
him. That's
We just dump you
right.
on it.
Crater Sand and Gravel, Savage Ready Mix is family owned and operated. It's been serving the Rogue Valley for over 50 years. They brought 2 of their brand new trucks in today. Thank you guys for showing up. Beautiful trucks. Beautiful trucks. Thank you for being here.
What I've always wanted to ask these people is, have you ever let it harden? Let the
inside the
cement
truck.
harden inside?
Yeah, I don't think you'd want to do that.
Yeah. You better get it
I'm
out
not
one
sure
way or
what
the
would
other.
happen on that.
There's nothing that you could do to say, okay, no, stop hardening. We can't get to the job in time, you know?
It's not going to work.
Yeah.
Great job.
Thanks
Hi,
for
guys.
coming.
Thanks for coming.
Crater
Thanks,
Sand and
guys.
Gravel,
Hi.
Savage Ready Mix. And our friends from 93.7 Now FM now here. Southern Oregon's #1 hit music station, playing all the hits in Southern Oregon. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings, and Ryan Seacrest during middays, and Michaela Ray every weekday from 2 to 7. Find 93.7 Now FM on all the social media platforms, also online at 937nowfm.com. We also have our friends at Southern Oregon Speedway. They have all the racers here.
Yes, we got all the racers here again today. Been operating since 1996. This is the 4th season under the promotion of Mike McCann, and each year is steadily growing the car counts. Let's count and see how many cars we have here today. How many cars here today, guys? 15? Oh, great. That's awesome.
This is another one. This is going to be another one like Lithia that just goes on and on.
Yes. This season is sure to bring bigger car counts and more special events. The Malicious Monster Trucks return for a 2-night show in June, as well as the 3rd annual 2-night R. Charles Snyder Salute. The local drivers for the racers of Southern Oregon. Great to have you guys here.
Did you ever hang out with Charlie?
Oh, yeah. Well, Charlie did this with me one year.
I know.
Yes.
Charlie is he's one of those Southern Oregon broadcast professionals I miss so badly.
Yes.
And so much. He was just a great guy.
An icon in the radio
Always
station.
enjoyed him.
Yep.
Even, competing with him, I still like the guy.
He was great. And he did such a great job out at the Speedway. And he did the TV with me for several years. And we just had a great time. Just a great personality. All over great guy.
Yeah.
Miss him.
I don't know if I committed a faux pas by calling him Charlie. I never called him R. Charles.
Oh, no.
It was always Charlie.
Charlie Snyder.
How the heck you doing?
Charlie.
Charlie Snyder.
Yeah. Thank you, Southern Oregon Speedway, for being a part of our parade again today. They've been in the parade for so many years. Just love having these guys in the parade.
Great crowd favorite.
Yep. They get their own parking lot to set up into. You get to set up in Kingwa parking lot at the back of the parade. Always so gracious and kind. I think even some of the years, because they move in so early and they have to sit and wait so long to get moved through the parade, that they have barbecues back there. It's like a tailgate party.
Speaking of which, what kind of food available here?
Oh my gosh. We have all kinds of things over in the street fair. There's fish tacos, there's fruit, there's funnel cakes, there's corn dogs, there's curly fries.
In other words, I'm telling you, I'm hungry. I'm wondering when we're done with the parade.
I know.
where
When's
go,
lunch, right? Yeah. Yeah, the street fair goes till 6 o'clock tonight. The Parafair tent closes down at 5. So you still have plenty of time to enjoy everything down there.
Are there any evening festivities part of this too?
Nope, not evening. Everything closes down at 6.
So you come down right now.
Yes, come down right now. But that's a good point. We should move more into the evening now. Maybe get another band coming in. Maybe make it a little longer.
I think you're at the point now where the Pear Blossom Festival is large enough.
I think so too. Go a little bit longer.
Just keep it rolling.
Yeah, I'll have to find another me though. I'm not sure I could last for another evening. Usually by the time we get done at 5 or 6 o'clock and everything shuts down, we still have cleanup, which is till 8 or 9 at night.
But with all the genetic engineering, I'm sure at some point you could probably clone yourself.
They could clone me. They could
Can you imagine
clone me.
cloning?
I actually have some great girls, and they're actually working on the street today, helping get the entries around, and they do a great job helping me do stuff, kind of my perpetuation plan. So,
and to think that all started just from a bunch of people wanting to put together an event.
Well,
right?
yeah, Barbara Roddy's
1954.
actually who started it. She wrote a letter to the chamber and said, I lived in Oregon all my life, and I had to move to Washington, and they have an apple blossom festival, and you need to have a pear blossom festival. So in 1954, they started the Pear Blossom Festival, and it's grown from there. So it's great to have all the events that we're a part of. Last night we had what's called the Smudge Pot Stroll, and that's where you buy a ticket and you get a light up wine glass and a map, and you stroll to 13 restaurants in downtown Medford, and you sample wine and appetizers. So the participants in that had a great time last night, and then they all came down to the tent and enjoyed some wine, beer, spirits, and artisan food there as well, and had a great time. But we appreciate the restaurants in downtown Medford for being a part of this, because not a lot of people know there's even 13 restaurants down here. So it's great to have that.
And a lot of times in Southern Oregon, when people are thinking of the restaurant scene, they're thinking just of Ashland.
Right.
But it's
right.
growing everywhere right now.
It is.
And I would dare say that our Medford, the restaurant scene is growing. And I would also say our friends in Grants Pass.
That's
Grants Pass, this is something, this is becoming a thing everywhere.
Yes.
Not just in
kind
the city
of a foodie
Ashland.
destination now. There's just a lot of things that you can
And I've always enjoyed it during the Pear Blossom Parade, how so often the restaurants start pairing different food items with pear.
Like Common Block. After we were done last night, I went down there, and they've got a drink that's pear. They've got, let's see, I had the teriyaki chicken tacos, which had a pear salsa. And then, of course, I had the pear dessert. So, yeah, it's just great. I love to see how the restaurants really take part in the festival and the whole town.
Yeah, pear is more versatile, I guess, than you would at first think.
It is.
Now, we continue with our Pear Blossom Parade. We got our final 2 or 3 entries here. And this one, I always like to try to do the lighter guy, 95.7
Yes.
KBOY.
Oh, good job.
Right. And KBOY, Southern Oregon's original and longest running classic rock station. 60 years they've been rocking.
Amazing.
Still giving Southern Oregon the best classic rock. Check them out online, 957kboy.com. All social media, too. And I think this is the Hard Way Band.
Yes.
Yeah. And they're still rocking, too.
Hey, JP. Great job.
And now we have CORE, and that is the Community Outreach Evangelism. They travel Oregon and everywhere else, saving the saving gospel of Jesus Christ. CORE Ministries, by the way, focus on glorifying God by proclaiming his law and gospel truths. The truth that anyone who humbles themselves, repents, and trusts in the finished work of Jesus, in his death, burial, and resurrection, and they'll be saved from sin. And we thank you for being part of the Pear Blossom Parade.
CORE has been a part of the Pear Blossom Parade for many, many years.
Thanks for coming.
So for all of our viewers here today, if you have a chance to come down, the street fair runs till 6 o'clock tonight. Huge thank you to Howie's for hosting us again this year. Thank you to the RVTV crew. And there's replays of the show. And I think I wrote those down.
Yeah, you had that on your phone.
Did I? I had it on my phone a minute ago. But I think I handed my papers to one of the girls. Nope, I got it.
Okay.
So it's going to be at 6 p.m. tonight, a replay, and then tomorrow at noon and 9 p.m. But also what's so fun is it can be seen live at rvtv.sou.edu, and they also do replays. You can watch it on your computer. So that's what's fun, too.
And thank you very much to Marching for Jesus. Marching for Jesus dropping by, too, today.
That's right.
10 years. 10 years they've enjoyed sharing the gospel message of Jesus Christ in all sorts of city-sponsored parades. I guess that's it then.
That's it. That's the last entry right there. I can see my volunteers coming in.
I swear we just started this.
I know. This is great. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us. I'm Darcy Manself, the Pear Blossom Festival president. Gemini,
come on over. Get on camera here.
Girls, come on over.
No, we couldn't have done it without you all.
Where's my girls?
Yeah, by the way, I'm Bill Meyer from KMED and KCMD.
And who
Gemini,
are you?
right here. Camera guy.
Camera guy.
Come on in.
So this is your crew, guys, that's been helping put this on. So thank you so very much to everyone. Can you see everyone? There we go. Thank you. So we'll see you all next year at the 2020 parade, our 67th annual. And thank you for joining us today. It's not too late to come downtown and enjoy.
Make some noise, people. Make
That's
some
right.
noise.
See you next year.
Okay.
I'm going to let you and Tara take the golf cart back when you're done. It's right behind you.
Good job. I don't know how you got that thing to move, but it moved.
Hey, don't walk into that. I know you don't. You never do.
Hello, humans. The cooler nights and the changing colors of the leaves remind us that fall is here and winter's on its way. But before you settle in, here's a few tips for around the house to prepare for the upcoming season. Be sure to remove any hoses that are still attached to exterior faucets, coil them up and stow them away for the season. Also make sure that there's some foam wrapped around the pipes so that they don't freeze. Let's take a look inside. Changing the ceiling fan direction to spin clockwise can help pull hot air down into the room. Try spinning in a counterclockwise direction as you move throughout the house. It's not only fun, but it helps power the energy dome that keeps us all safe. Go ahead and unlock one of your interdimensional cabinets and take a look around for that smoke detector. Okay, here it is. As long as it has a stage 3 power crystal, you should be fine. Pop that right back in there and put it right back where you found it. Repeat the unlocking ritual and check in on that vortex orb that keeps you rooted in a 3-dimensional reality. Okay, looks good. Remember to provide any creature living in the house with a soft place to lay down and do whatever it is this thing is doing. Thanks for stopping by. By following these suggestions, you can make sure that your house will be prepared for the upcoming winter season.